somewhere on defense, it's going to have to find it. And that together with a good home environment is the recipe for the Bears to win.
Yeah, this home environment right now is elite. The Cal student body has been exceptional all week long. It's definitely...
Start with the injury report first. Of course, still no Keon Graves or Tobias Merriweather in that wide receiver room. They're also without defensive backs Matthew Littlejohn, Josiah Wagner, Isaiah Crosby today, nor will right guard Sioape Vatikani be available. Now, I want to give you my top 3 game day signs that I saw on TV today. Coming in at number 3, I thought this was a protest. Number 2, I only do lines of code. Now, I'm a good Christian boy, guys, so you're going to have to tell me what kind of lines they do in Miami. And number 1, DEI versus DUI, with Miami U for the U in DUI. And they've been calling Cal fans the Fantifa today. Well, the Fantifa is out in full force, Justin. This place is packed.
Kevin's trying to get us in trouble before kickoff.
So now you've got Fantifa and the calgorithm. Like, all these nicknames coming for Cal fans. That is absolutely funny. I literally cannot tell you the memes that I saw this week on the internet.
One of the great signs that I saw today was, "You people are blocking the library."
Exactly. And they kept chanting "safety school."
Oh, man.
Right, which is awesome, right? You think about Cal was flexing a little bit of its academic muscle here today, which I love to see.
Well, Cal won the opening coin toss. They have elected to defer, so Miami will get the football to start things off. Cal in their blue helmets, blue jerseys, blue pants, with the older logo on the helmet, with the claw, the bear claw on the helmet here tonight. Miami, white helmets, white jerseys, orange pants, and we're almost ready to go here tonight from Berkeley. It was 96 degrees today.
It was hot
here in Berkeley, and it
hot.
is very, very comfortable right now. Crowd on their feet and awaiting the kickoff for the Bears against the 8th-ranked Miami Hurricanes. Deep to receive, Chris Johnson waiting for this ball. Standing at the goal line to our left, Ryan Coe will put it in play from right to left here tonight at California Memorial Stadium. And we're underway as Coe jogs up and leans the right foot in, a high end-over-end kick, and this is what he's done all season long. No chance of a return. It lands 2 yards beyond the end zone for a touchback. Our on-time kickoff today is brought to you by San Francisco Bay Oakland International Airport. With service to Mexico, Hawaii, and across the USA, fly the East Bay way.
And think about this. If you're a young player in this stadium, you haven't felt this kind of environment before. There is a lot going on. It's a night game, under the lights. You've got fireworks. You've got pyrotechnics, all of that going on here tonight. And so a big key for the Bears is to get themselves dialed in and centered right away.
Here comes Cam Ward. He's been excellent this year. 5 straight games of over 300 yards passing. 18 touchdowns in the air already for Ward this season. 1st and 10 shotgun formation, a handoff right up the middle. Running into Teddy Buchanan is Damian Martinez, but it's a gain of 5 as he tumbles to the 31, call it 6 yards on the first down run.
One of the things the Bears are going to do, and Coach Wilcox was telling us, they're going to absorb a little bit of the run in this game early on. More time off the clock, right? Keeping the ball from being an aerial show. They had 5 plays over 25 yards in the first quarter versus Virginia Tech last week.
And the explosive plays are just frequent for this Miami team. They'll send Arroyo in motion from right to left, the tight end. Ward under center with Martinez back. Martinez was the running back last year for Oregon State, paired with DJU this year with Cam Ward. Now the turn, the handoff to Martinez, bounces off the left side edge near the first down marker, but he is stuck a yard shy by the Bear defense. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Miami. Cade Uluave filling the gap.
Boy, and that was a sudden stop by Cade Uluave right there. Cade is such a physical, a twitchy, explosive guy that when he brought it to Damian Martinez, who again comes in at 225 pounds, he brought it and put him on his back.
This is where the stat is ridiculous. Miami on 3rd down conversions this season, 65% conversion rate. Martinez standing on the left side of Ward in the shotgun. They've got a tight end played off the right side of the line and 2 receivers right. They'll motion Restrepo from right to left. Here's the shotgun snap, handoff Martinez. He's got the first down, burst to speed past the 40-yard line. They'll mark him right at the 40 as once again Uluave making the hit. It's a 5-yard gain.
Boy, that's when you got to be careful. Cal brought everybody to that line of scrimmage, right? A very tight box, nobody deep that time. You're going to get some matchups, and if Damian Martinez breaks that, then they've got a big thing going. So Cal has to be careful. They have to be judicious about that when Peter Sirmon's calling that all-out pressure.
Haven't seen a pass attempt yet from Cam Ward, who this season is completing 70% of his passes. Empty backfield here with 5 wide, 3 to the right and 2 to the left. Ball set far hash, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Shotgun snap, blitz coming up the middle. Quick toss out to the near side. Catching in the flat is George, breaks a tackle. Carlton brings him down from behind, but he scurries for 7 yards out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, we talked about their receivers across the board. Xavier Restrepo is the guy for them. He's the #1 guy, slot guy, gets open. However, Jacoby George, to me, is the twitchiest, most explosive guy. His over-the-top speed is insane.
Everybody's got speed, and everybody can use it in a different way, but you're right. Twitchy is a perfect way to describe Jacoby George. He is the senior who had 8 touchdowns to lead the team last year. 2nd down and 3 for Ward. Motions again from left to right. This is Sam Brown in motion. Now they'll toss into the flat near side, juggles, but he makes the catch, and now he's put to the turf. It's no gain, and a rare no gain as Sam Brown struggled to maintain that catch, but did, and it was too much time for Harris to get there.
Well, Marcus Harris said, I'll put my twitch up against your twitch right now, as he was against Jacoby George. Literally took the block, drove him back into the receiver on the outside. So a fantastic play by Harris of shutting that down.
3rd and 4 now. This is a loss of 1 to the 46-yard line. George jogging to the right, stops, played into the boundary, single man in the backfield. Ward in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz pressure. Ward to throw, steps up in the pocket. He'll go down by his ankle, trying to break free of it, but finally brought to the turf, and the Bear blitz gets home. Teddy Buchanan was in there. Nate Burrell was in there. Xavier Carlton was in there. And the Bears stop him near midfield.
Yeah, the thing about Cam Ward is once you get him, you better have a posse behind you coming, because he finds a way to get that ball out anyway and to make plays even when it looks like all hope is lost at that quarterback position. But a great job by Buchanan of wrapping him up and then getting support from the other blue jerseys.
Not a lot of plays that go negative for this Miami team, but the punt unit comes on. Just the 7th punt of the season for Dylan Joyce, who gets this punt away, an end-over-end kick, moving to his right to point this one out as it checks up at the 20-yard line. Takes a Cal bounce, and a good one. Backs up all the way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. And with that, pretty good field position for the Bears as they get their first possession when we return to California Memorial Stadium. 0-0. 10:41 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Some days you hit snip. Responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Go Bears! Bears! This is Cal Football from Learfield.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry.
I can roller skate while walking my dog.
I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
The Fourth Bore is the place to be all weekend long, with live music on the patio every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Come enjoy your favorite local bands, along with Russian River Brewery's Pliny the Elder, or any of our ice-cold 28 craft beers on draft.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
So the Bears forced just the 7th punt of the season from the Miami offense. And the Bears now on the ball, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Scoreless, 10:41 to go in the first.
Crazy that that's just their 7th punt of the season. But we talked about that first down or third down percentage for them, 65%. They're just so good on third down. So that is a huge first drive. Now the Bears need support from the offensive side of the ball. They can't just be defense the whole night long, because you can't hold off an onslaught like that for an entire game. So get some running game going, drive the ball down the field. And this week, as opposed to Florida State, you cannot trade field goals for touchdowns. When you get down close, you need to put the ball into the paint.
You got to do it early, too, to try and get them on their heels. Remember, this is a long flight for them, a late-night game for them. So for the Bears, they've got to try and capitalize on that early. They had an excellent blitz and a loss of 9 yards, a rare loss for the Miami offense. And now the Bears will trot out their offense with Fernando Mendoza leading the way for California. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. And the Bears will come out with Jaden Ott and Jack Endries flanked to the left and to the right of Mendoza on this 1st and 10. A Miami defense that shows a lot of pressure from a variety of ways. A 4-man front that shifts from left to right. Shotgun snap, throw to the near side for Ott, slips a tackle, but then gets walloped back at the 22-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 4, maybe 5 yards, as Ruben Bain read that perfectly.
And it shows you the kind of speed that they have there on defense, right? Ruben Bain, the defensive end, 6'3", 275. He was flying around like a linebacker.
Yeah, that's what they bring. This is 6'3", 275, 6'3", 290, 6'3", 280, 6'5", 260 across that 4-man front. Mendoza, 2nd down and long, holds in the pocket, rotates to his right, fires over to the left side, and that ball is batted down, incomplete, intended for Tron Grizel, but the coverage was there from Darryl Porter, the outside linebacker.
So not a bad ball, but not a perfect ball. And sometimes in coverage, you need to put the perfect ball on the receiver in the chest that time. There's a lot of nerves for a lot of these players. Tron Grizel should still have caught that ball. But sometimes you have to put that ball exactly where it has to be in tight coverage.
3rd and 17 now for Mendoza, clapping the hands together, looking over his left shoulder to the sideline. Now calling out a different play with 3 receivers right and 1 to the left. Ott adjusts to his left side, shotgun snap, 4-man rush, throws to the near sideline. There's Ott, but that play is broken up quickly as he is hit in the backfield. It's going to be another loss as Hill makes the stop on Jaden Ott, and the Bears go backward and are forced to punt on a 3-and-out and a 4th and 20.
And you can see that team speed for Miami right now all over the field. You have linebackers reacting, you have DBs reacting. Bears trying 2 screens because they're aware of that pass rush. They know that Miami gets after the quarterback, so trying to get them to run around a little bit, get them moving side to side.
So Lachlan Wilson will come on for the punt. 20 punts this year, averaging 45.5 yards per punt. This kick is away, a high, good hang time kick, end over end. Fair catch called for and made as several bodies go tumbling to the turf at the 37-yard line. Jordan Lyle called for the fair catch and made it. And now Miami will come back with great field position here at the 37-yard line.
Tonight's game sponsor is Pacific Office Automation, a proud technology partner of the Cal Bears. Whether it's managed print services, or data security, Pacific Office Automation has your game plan. Pacific Office Automation, problem solved.
Another 3-and-out for Miami. That's kind of been a trend for them the last couple of seasons. They averaged 28% of their overall defensive series as 3-and-outs a season ago. Now the offense back onto the field. 1st and 10 from the 37, 9:20 to go in the first quarter. Ward in the shotgun. He's got now Fletcher come into the game to his right. And a handoff to Fletcher, bounces out to the right side, gets a good block from the offensive line, sweeps past a man to the 50, now to the 45-40, and he is hit and ridden out of bounds on the play that saves extra yardage from Miles Williams. But Fletcher, who led them in carries last year, missed some time. He's the 2nd back in this formation, but a good run.
So again, a big play, 27 yards on that run.
Explosive plays is what Miami brings to the table. Fletcher stays to the left side of Ward in the shotgun. Now he'll walk up to the line here with 2 receivers to either side. 1st and 10 from the California 35-yard line. 8:45 to go in the first quarter. 2nd possession of the game for the Miami offense. Ward dropping back to throw, 4-man rush, steps up into the pocket, slings it over the middle. Wide open target is Restrepo, twists around to receive it at the 18-yard line and is dropped just inside the numbers at the 18. Another big play and a 1st down into the red zone.
So Cam Ward doing a great job of managing that offense. He took his time. He saw what the defense was trying to do. He did get fooled. He was looking at cover 2, trying to throw something vertical, but instead the defense rotated down into a cover 3 look. He said, okay, I'll just check to my backside receiver on the dig across the middle. So a great job going through progression. Even though Cal's defense got him at first, he found the answer.
So a 28-yard run followed by an 18-yard catch from Restrepo. And now 1st down in the red zone. Ward turns, hands off to Fletcher. Fletcher slips through a couple of tackles and stumbles and falls over and ultimately tackled himself, it looked like, but it's inside the 10-yard line, close to a first down, 9-yard gain.
That counter game inside, they've got the run game going. You see Cam Ward starting to warm up. Now it gets tighter down here. This is where you want to try to hem Cam Ward in. You want to keep him in the pocket, try to make him make an accurate throw. But again, if the run game is going, play action is always an option.
Fletcher, who has 3 rushing touchdowns already this year, he stays in. Now pistol formation, double tight end off either side of the line, and a single receiver played left and right. They'll motion Williams, one of those tight ends, stops at the right, now adjusts back to his left, moves in the backfield as a shotgun snap is taken. Fletcher the handoff, goes up the middle, then bounces to his left, keeps the feet churning, and he's brought down inside the 5-yard line at the 3 by Uluave.
A lot of motion on that play. Tight end going back and forth across the ball, trying to get the defense to declare, but they just run a split zone in the end, which is where you have the tight end kick the backside, and then you run zone to the front side, and running back just reads it. If you have a cutback, you take it towards that tight end.
Fletcher on this drive has provided 3 runs for 42 yards, and now they're a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line here. Fletcher stays in, 2 receivers to the left side. Bears showing some pressure off the right edge here. Ward nods his head, sends Restrepo in motion. They'll hand off to Fletcher, burrowing his way forward, follows a block, and he's into the end zone, touchdown. Now Miami using the ground attack on this series, and they've got the first score of the game. It's 6-0.
Well, you knew that you weren't going to keep Miami out of the end zone. That offensive line is going to be as good as you're going to see this year as a whole unit. They have dudes who are going to be playing on Sundays up front. The part that Coach Wilcox was trying to avoid were the explosive plays. Remember, he said you need to make them earn it. They got 2 really big plays on that between the passing game and the running game.
Here comes the extra point after the touchdown from left to right. It's up and it is good. And Miami strikes first here from Memorial Stadium. It's 7-0 with 6:19 to go in the first. A break in the action. This is Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Some days you hit snare, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is your home for the Golden Bears, the California Golden Bears Sports Network from Learfield.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
Get ready to join in on the excitement as we celebrate Cal football with the limited edition bottle of the Bay Area's own Gold Bar Whiskey. The limited edition wine barrel finished whiskeys feature Cal's iconic brand and pay tribute to the rich history of the athletics program. Wherever you are on game day, at home, at the bar, or at Cal Memorial Stadium, make sure to order Gold Bar Whiskey for a refreshing game day cocktail. You can find limited edition Cal whiskey bottles in local stores, online at goldbarwhiskey.com, or at the Gold Bar Whiskey Distillery located on Treasure Island.
The Fourth Bore and the Forge Handcrafted Pizza bring the party to you with their fully functional 1971 Ford Fire Truck mobile catering. With an imported Italian Valoriani oven, full char broiler, and 4 draft beer taps, the Forge Pizza Fire Truck can handle any occasion.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. Kevin Dana with you on the sidelines. It is loud down here, but guys, Cal Twitter has taken on a life of its own, so I plunged head first into the calgorithm this week, pleading with Neo to take the blue pill on my way through the matrix. It spoke with burner accounts at Woke Mob Football, at Adams Are Enough, and Avinash Kunath of Right for Cal. And after the Auburn win, Cal Twitter jumped onto the national stage with AI art memes from Cal burner accounts, poking fun at itself and the assumed socio-political values of the Cal community. Says Avinash, we live in the weird, and one project that has been going viral this week is the Ought to Go music video, which is a reimagining of Chapel Roan's Hot to Go. The lyrics were created by @AdmiralBear01 and Adams Are Enough, among others. The video was made by Woke Mob Football. It told me it took her about 8 hours to knock it off. The song is so catchy that Kate Uluwave was singing it at practice this week. And look, guys, all this has a dollar amount. Cal's NIL Collective Executive Director Kevin Kennedy told ESPN's Kyle Bonagura that game day is going to bring in more than $2 million in NIL funds. So calgorithm, I bend the knee and serve thee. My kidney is on ice, and it's in the mail.
It's true. I mean, What other storyline can you relate to a Twitter fan base genuinely affecting a program the way that this fan base has this week, this year?
Without a doubt. You have the calgorithm driving eyeballs to the Cal football program, and that's a huge piece of it. If you have that, now you have the student body and the athletic department together partnering to make it a better environment for everybody.
All right, it is Noel Williams deep to receive this kickoff from left to right. He's waiting for it at the 3-yard line. He'll bring it upfield, dances out to the left side, gets a block to the 30. Flag comes in, spin move at the 35-yard line, and he's brought down. Penalty marker falling at the 30-yard line. A nice pirouette from Noel Williams there. And we'll see what the flag is on this return. Robert Stafford makes the stop on Noel.
They just threw the flag even deeper at the 22.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 9. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
We talked about it in the Bud Light Tailgate show earlier today, Mike. 9.5 penalties per game for California. That's the 5th highest amount in FBS football this year.
Yeah, and it's tough. It's tough to overcome your mistakes. Now, there's a difference between an aggressive penalty, like a hold here, and a pre-snap penalty. If you're jumping off sides, if you're having false starts, that's one thing. I'll take one during the play because those are judgment calls, and you're going to have a hold on every play in football, I promise. It's just whether they catch you or not.
They caught him this time, and it makes it a 1st and 10. Now from the 11-yard line. Mendoza with Ott in the backfield. So send Dyches in motion from right to left. Here's the shotgun snap. They hand off to Jaden, bounces out to the right side, tries to turn the corner, gets upfield a few yards, and brought down at the 14-yard line by Daryl Porter, his second tackle of the game. It's a gain of about 4 yards for Jaden.
So a little bit of forward movement. That's good. You got to find a way to push that line, to find a crease, to move guys out of the way. Give Jaden Ott just a little bit of space. He's got the speed to make it a big run.
Javian Thomas will come in now as Ott takes a seat. Thomas moves to the right side of Mendoza. More shifting from the defensive front. They'll move Dyches to the right. 2nd down, shotgun snap. Here comes the pressure up the middle. A toss over the middle and some miscommunication there. Incomplete. And it was
clearly a screen.
It was a screen. I don't know that any receiver was in the vicinity there.
Well, Dyches ended up blocking, and I think he was the person who was supposed to get the screen.
Brings up 3rd down and 7 from the 14-yard line. Bears just trying to get their first down in this game. Been a rough go already. Miami defense has been buzzing early on. Mendoza backs up into the shotgun with Thomas to the right side, 2 receivers to the left. Clapping the hands together. They're showing pressure again. It's a 5-man rush. Mendoza steps up, throws to the near sideline. Mikey Matthews makes the catch on the near sideline of the 25, turns it upfield against Powell, and has a 1st down for the Bears.
Excellent job. Great man-beating route. You run the go on the outside to clear out the corner. You run the out on the inside. And when you do that, the defender who's over the slot has to cover the 2-way go. The out comes clean if you throw it on time.
That's got to feel pretty good for Mendoza, too, to get that 1st down. Now they'll fake the handoff, throw to the right side, and a bit off target to Isaiah Hunter, who couldn't reach out to his left. It falls incomplete at his feet.
That throw's about getting your base. There's a certain timing that you have to get your body organized to throw. That time, Fernando was trying to rotate his body and make the throw all at the same time. You end up overstriding, bury the ball in the dirt. And so that's a little bit of like high-paced nerves going on there. He needs to set that foot, load it, and rip.
And with the pressure he's seeing, he's probably got to feel that he's got to get rid of it real quick right now. Dyches in motion again. Mendoza dropping to throw, throws over the middle. There's Dyches to make the catch. He speeds past the defender to the 40, now to the 45-yard line, brought down from behind by the safety, Jaden Harris. Another big play is, looks like, McDonald lost his helmet on this play, so he'll have to take a seat at least for 1 snap here.
And McDonald's arguing that, hey, it's illegal hands to the face. If a lineman's helmet comes off, it's because the dude got his hand underneath it and pushed it.
Regardless, it's a 1st down for the Bears to the 43-yard line. Mendoza starting to feel it there. That was a nice catch and run from Dyches, who's been the 2nd leading target this year for the Cal offense.
And a great matchup. They had him against safety Jaden Harris that time. Just a little pivot move, a little whip route, and he won it clean.
Endry's running right to left. Here's the handoff to Thomas. Thomas right up the middle, but Tyler Barron meets him hard and drills him for no gain.
They have what they call run fits, right? Everybody's got to be in their run fit. You got to be gap sound on defense. That time, Barron playing that defensive end, did an excellent job as it collapsed down away from him, staying home and sealing that edge.
Bears have gone 6 plays, 32 yards, trailing 7-0 with 4:14 to go in the first quarter. Again, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Thomas cleared out of the backfield. Empty set now for Mendoza. Pump fakes and throws it to Endries at the 40-yard line. Makes the catch. Speeds down the near sideline. Endries is going to go! Touchdown, California! And the tight end showing the speed. And Strawberry Canyon is alive after that one. 57 yards from Endries.
So, by the way, the man that he was running away from is a defensive back. That's not a linebacker. So when Endries makes that kind of run and he pulls away from a Miami defender, you can see the kind of speed that the Monta Vista product has.
That defensive back, Deani Hill, a junior, and he got burned. Extra point up and good from Coe. We talked about explosive plays. Well, a 57-yard touchdown is as explosive as it gets. 7 plays, 89 yards, and we're tied at 7. 3:58 to go in the first. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
So, after you lift weights, your body keeps burning calories for hours post-workout.
Oh, like a BMO Savings Builder account.
What?
With BMO, I can get a reward every month I save.
So, you're getting an extra reward for the work you've already done?
Exactly. Plus, BMO gave me a cash bonus when I opened a checking account.
That's a flex.
This is a flex. Check out these pythons.
Pump up your savings with BMO. Conditions apply. Learn more at BMO.com/kickstart. Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
BMO.
Hey Golden Bears fans, you don't have to put on pads to tackle hard project work. Just visit one of Herc Rental's 24 North California locations. With nearly 60 years of equipment rental expertise, Herc Rental serves a vast array of customer markets. Whether you're building, heating, cooling, powering, pumping, digging, flooring, or trucking, you can bet every single drive ends in a score. Visit us today at hercrentals.com. Brewed in Berkeley since 2004, Trumer Pils has brought Golden Bear fans a true German-style Pilsner the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Fresh. We brew slowly over 6 weeks, giving our beer time to age. This creates the natural champagne-like carbonation and crispness we're known for. No other Pilsner can match the quality of Trumer Pils. So next time you tailgate, homegate, or just take in a view of the Golden Gate, grab an ice-cold Trumer Pils. The perfect Pils calls Berkeley home. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
A big punch here early from the Cal offense. A 57-yard touchdown catch and run from Jack Endries. And the Bears are on the board. They've tied up the game with 3:58 to go here in the first quarter. How about that?
Massive, because Miami scored. The Bears answer back with the score of their own and a big explosive play. So that is a big time first touchdown for them. No one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM ACC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/ACC Radio 2024 or 2024.
How about the drive summary brought to you by your Northern California Toyota dealers? Visit your local Toyota dealer for a score of your own today. 7 plays, 89 yards, 2 minutes and 13 taken off the clock. The Endries 57-yard catch and run. The run more than the catch.
The run
on that one.
Really, really impressive. A little fake screen on the outside, just a fake now screen where your tight end would normally block for him, but instead Endries stutters, and then he goes. Mendoza gives him a perfect, what's called a rack ball, run after catch. And so he could catch that ball in stride and keep rolling. But the speed on the top end of that to run away from a defensive back, truly impressive.
Yeah, Endries listed at 6'4", 240. And just completely left a vapor trail in front of Deani Hill, who's listed at 6 foot, 172. And it engaged this crowd here tonight. 3:58 to go in the opening quarter, tied at 7. Cal will kick off from right to left. And it is Johnson waiting to receive this ball, although so many of the kickoffs this year from Ryan Coe has resulted as touchbacks. In fact, he's only had 4 non-touchback kickoffs this year. There we go. Coe jogs up and puts this one into the air and drives it into the end zone. Johnson backing up. He'll take it out from 2 yards deep, brings it up the far hash, gets to the 15, now to the 20, gets a block, tripped up near the 30-yard line, nearly busted that one. And he is brought down. I believe Coe was involved in that tackle near the 30-yard line. And Miami will take over with 3:52 to go in the first quarter, tied at 7.
So the Bears showed they can counterpunch. The defense, their first series was very good. Second series, Miami found some offense. They got to figure out on defense how to limit those big plays.
Miami now will come out with Ward and again Damian Martinez. So Martinez and Fletcher have flip-flopped possessions here at the tailback position for the Hurricanes. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Bears with 3 down linemen in their front. Ward clapping the hands, motions the receiver left to right, shotgun snap, sweeping handoff. Martinez cuts out to the left side, brought in after gaining a few yards, tackled inside the numbers at the 33. Carlton was involved there for the Bear defense. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
And the Bears happy to take that. They will have a stalemate or give up a couple yards. The more plays you can force Miami to take, the harder it is to run the length of the field. It's those big plays that are trouble.
And that's how they have been able to thrive on time of possession this year as well, that when the run game gets going, it complements so effectively. Restrepo in motion right to left. Stops left side. Now Miami's entire offense looks to their sideline here on 2nd down and 7 with 8 seconds on the play clock. Ward still calling out the play here. 4 seconds. 3. Now he takes the shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, rolls to his right, keeps the play alive. Still rolling. Looks to his right. Now tucks it and runs to the 35-yard line. And he's run out of play. And looks like the Hurricanes wanted a penalty there, but they're not going to get one. Ends up being a positive play of about 6 yards. Maybe actually going to mark him out 2 yards shy. So it's a 5-yard gain, 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, they were looking for Cade Olave near the sideline, put his hands on Ward, but Ward was still inbounds and still upright. He hadn't given himself up, and so as a result, it was not a personal foul. He's actually trying to punch the ball out from the backside.
And take a free shot when you can get it. If he's going to keep the play extended, why not?
Yeah, and if you can punch the ball out, if you can get a freebie, get it.
3rd and 2 from the 38-yard line. Restrepo motions left side, delayed handoff in the backfield. Hit initially was Martinez, bounces to his right, gets that secondary effort, and has enough for a 1st down, barely to the 41-yard line.
Damian Martinez is so physical. 6 foot, we talked about it. Somewhere between 2.25 and 232. They list him at 232. But a guy who runs with a great pad level, great leg drive. I think the Bears got tired of him up at Oregon State, but now they have to face him in a whole new conference.
And he was the offensive player of the year, the freshman offensive player of the year in the Pac-12 in 2022. Last year, the 3rd leading rusher in the Pac-12. 1:50 to go in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Shotgun snap, fake of a handoff. A throw out to the far side. Wide open at the 40-yard line is Sam Brown. He tumbles out of bounds, backpedaling into Bear territory at the 38. A late flag comes in on the opposite hash. And this has got to be for some extracurriculars over there.
Well, that pass play was Miami using their own version of a fake screen with a shot to the outside. So they had Restrepo run like he was going to run the quick hitch inside, but they ran the go route on the outside. It took that flat defender out of the play.
After the play was over, sportsmanlike conduct, offense number 3, 15-yard penalty, it's still 1st down. Since number 3 is first, that's sportsmanlike conduct penalty of the game.
That's Jacoby George, one of the wide receivers. Nate Black, the referee for this game, making the call. So it was a 21-yard catch, and 15 of those yards will be marched back. So this will stop them at the 47 of the Hurricanes.
Unfortunately, because it was a 1st down, the chains traveled with it.
Yeah, it's still a 1st down.
And it's only 10 to go, not 25.
Ward with a double tight end formation again. Now they'll motion one of those tight ends out of the backfield. It's Ward to throw, throws the screen pass near side, gets a block, cut back to the left side from Martinez. Boy, he is slippery past the 50-yard line and brought down at the 46. And there's more jaw in here. And Martinez went up to the back of Harris and gave him some extra, and he's still barking at Marcus Harris, and there's no flag. I don't think that was Martinez. That was actually the tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Yeah. His shirt was rolled up, so it looked like Martinez. But literally that block went all the way downfield, finished well after the whistle, and then he came up John. Well, it's getting chippy already, and with 45 seconds left in the first quarter, tied at 7. Bears showing blitz here. 2nd down and 3 from the California 46-yard line. Ward calling a new play. 3 seconds on the play clock. Shotgun snap. House blitz coming. Ward steps up, avoids contact, rolls to his right, giving a lot of ground, and he'll just throw the ball out of bounds to the Bears sideline. Boy, he was maybe 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage when he let that ball go. The question is, did the ball pass the line of scrimmage? Because if it doesn't pass the line of scrimmage, that's intentional grounding. The line of scrimmage was the 46-yard line. That's close. And it has to pass it inbounds. Inbounds. Right, he was just in desperate mode. The replay we're seeing is a lot closer than it looks. They're going to let him play 3rd down and 3 from the 46-yard line. 2 receivers to either side. It's Arroyo in motion from right to left. Another blitz coming and hit for a quick gain up the middle. The handoff was to Jordan Lyle, the freshman running back. The Bear defense was there. It's 4th down. And now a decision here for Miami's offense. They're in the go zone. This is where they're going to take a chance, especially with their offense. They're going to take a chance here, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 2 as the clock winds to 0 on the opening quarter. Tied at 7. California and number 8, Miami. We'll step aside from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Hey, Golden Bear fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cal football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the California Golden Bears. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Fight for California. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
The Fourth Floor Tap Room and Grill is all about community. We're proud sponsors of Cal Athletics, many local youth teams, and swim clubs. Let us host a fundraiser for your organization.
BART is proud to sponsor Cal Athletics. BART has been serving the Bay Area for over 50 years with fast, efficient, environmentally friendly rides to get you to work, school, and the events you love, like Cal football games. BART has made a commitment to a cleaner, safer ride by deep cleaning trains and stations more often and adding more police patrols on trains and in stations. So if you haven't ridden BART lately, now is the time. Plan your trip at BART.gov and go Bears! BART, let's go.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
Tied at 7 here in Berkeley as we enter the second quarter of play here tonight, 7-7. BART has been proudly carrying Cal sports fans for over 50 years. The fast, efficient, environmentally friendly way to get out and enjoy all the Bay Area has to offer, including Cal football games. BART is committed to a cleaner, safer ride, so if you haven't ridden BART lately, now is the time. Visit BART.gov/BARTable and download the BART app to plan your next trip. All right, we're tied at 7. It's a 4th down coming up for Miami's offense to start the second quarter of play. And let's send it down now to Kevin Denna.
All right, Justin, time for a little college game day history. The first time this show went on site at a school was in 1993 to South Bend for number 2 Notre Dame against number 1 Florida State, the Irish winning that game. Over on the other sideline, the Miami Hurricanes have hosted game day 6 times, but it's been since 2006 since they've hosted it. Of course, this is the first time in Cal history hosting game day. the Ohio State University holds the game day records for most appearances, 59, wins 40, and times hosted 23. Cal, this is their 4th game played on game day. The first 3, of course, on the road. They're 1-2 with a win in 2007 at Oregon and losses in 2004 at USC and 2015 at Utah. Now, this could be a pretty momentous victory as far as game day history is concerned. Game day hosts are 199 and 137 all time, so a Cal victory would make it an even 200. And for a pint or a pitcher in Pittsburgh, if you can name the power conference schools to never host game day, first round's on me in the Bird, guys.
Kevin, you're going to hate me, but I've got it written down right in front of me.
All right, I guess I'm going to be $20 poor.
We can share. How about that? Yeah. So those 4 schools, Illinois, Maryland, Rutgers, Syracuse, and I've got Virginia, so that's 5, right? Or am I missing one here, Kevin?
No, I think 5 was what was left.
5 is what he said.
And
okay.
SMU as well.
SMU. Well, they're a new addition to the power schools this year. All right, coming out of the timeout, it's a 4th and 2 from the 45-yard line. Miami offense stays on the field, moving right to left now in the opening play of the second quarter. They'll motion a man right to left. Shotgun snap to Ward. Fakes, throws out to the flat, and what a hit! No gain! He blew it up. What a play from Miles Williams. Stayed with it, and an explosive hit to lift him off his feet.
Fantastic job by Miles Williams of closing the gap, and then an effective tackle to finish. The Bears had everybody else inside the box. They were going to tackle the run, make sure they didn't get it on the run, but Miles Williams staying in coverage with the big tight end Arroyo and upending him as he caught the ball. That is a fantastic defensive effort by 11 men.
Elijah Arroyo, 6'4", 245, went tumbling heels overhead with that Miles Williams hit. And that feels like a turnover. It is a turnover on downs, but it feels like such a pivotal defensive play because it gives the Bears the ball at the 44-yard line of Cal.
Yeah, you get Miami's offense off the field when they were in the go zone. So a fantastic job of making something happen, of getting the ball back for your offense.
And now Mendoza can really make it hurt. Fernando out of the shotgun. Jaden Ott is back into the game, played off to his left side. Maven Anderson in motion right to left. Here's the shotgun snap, rolling to his right. Mendoza sets his feet, fires it deep downfield. He's got Grizel, makes the catch at the 15, inside the 10, and he's brought down. Tron Grizel, another explosive play, and the Bears have a 1st and goal.
Single matchup with Mishael Powell, and he took advantage of it by throwing a strike.
Shotgun snap, handoff to Jaden Ott, trying to find his way up the middle, but he's bottled up and dropped at the 5-yard line.
So we didn't have time because Cal went with tempo there. But what they did on the previous play is they rolled the pocket. They moved Fernando out, so Miami's defense couldn't tee off. And they got the one-on-one. And when you have outside leverage in the secondary, it gives you the post. Great play call that time by Mike Blesh to get that ball downfield.
It's a 51-yard catch from Tron Grizel. We saw a lot of that last year from Tron, but this year, few and far between. Big play, 2nd down and goal in the Northern California Toyota Dealers red zone. Mendoza back to Jaden Ott to the right side, avoids a hit, tries to speed to the corner, and he's into the end zone. Jaden automatic. Touchdown, California. 13-7, the Bears on top.
Talk about speed. Jaden Ott that time hemmed in the pocket and yet still able to get around the edge and then high step into the end zone. I love it. Fantastic job seeing space and using his speed to get out there.
Jaden's 3rd touchdown on the ground this season. The extra point coming now from Coe, left to right. In the opening minutes of the second quarter, this kick is up, and it is good from Coe.
And what you can see is this team is starting to believe. The offense is starting to believe. You can say you believe all you want, but they are starting to believe.
Confident building plays like a 51-yard pass in that sequence gets the Bears their first advantage of the night. 14-7, Cal with the lead. 13:43 to play in the second quarter. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Wow. Toyota's new Grand Highlander Hybrid really has 97.5 cubic feet of cargo space. I can upgrade my flower hobby into a flower hustle. And it seats 8. Do I want kids or become a dog mom of 8? Plus, it's got all-wheel drive, camping, skiing. Do I even have skis? Whoa. There's 15 other Toyota hybrid models. Sounds dreamy. What are my dreams? Am I dreaming right now? Find yourself in a stylish new Toyota hybrid today. Toyota. Let's go places. What places? Where are we going?
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
Get ready to join in on the excitement as we celebrate Cal football with the limited edition bottle of the Bay Area's own Gold Bar Whiskey. The limited edition wine barrel finished whiskeys feature Cal's iconic brand and pay tribute to the rich history of the athletics program. Wherever you are on game day, at home, at the bar, or at Cal Memorial Stadium, make sure to order Gold Bar Whiskey for a refreshing game day cocktail. You can find limited edition Cal whiskey bottles in local stores, online at goldbarwhiskey.com, or at the Gold Bar Whiskey Distillery located on Treasure Island.
The Fourth Bore is the place to be all weekend long, with live music on the patio every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Come enjoy your favorite local bands, along with Russian River Brewery's Pliny the Elder, or any of our ice-cold 28 craft beers on draft.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
Bears have their first lead of the night, 14-7, with 13:43 to go in the second quarter.
That drive for the Bears, just 3 plays, 56 yards, a 5-yard touchdown run by Jaden Ott to cap it off. And, of course, Mendoza's huge strike to Tron Grizel, 51 yards down the field to set all that up. That scoring drive summary brought to you by your Northern California Toyota dealers. Visit your local Toyota dealer for a score of your own today.
Yeah, 3 plays. Fernando Mendoza now 5 of 8 passing for 134 yards and a touchdown. And we talked about it. Turnovers, field position battle would be critical in this game. And the Bears getting the 4th down stop and then immediately getting into the end zone 3 plays later. And now Miami, the 8th-ranked team in the country, trails Cal by a touchdown. Cal will kick back off here to get back and going with 13:43 to go in the second quarter. A crowd that is filled in near capacity right now. Not too many empty seats can be found tonight from California Memorial Stadium. The kickoff from left to right, end-over-end kick, backing up again. Johnson, he'll field and drop a knee 5 yards deep in the end zone.
So just think, if you're a fan from across the country and you're thinking of Cal as an academic school, right? And you're thinking of the reputation that Berkeley has had in the past, and you're watching this game and listening to this crowd and seeing this stadium and watching game day this morning, the difference it makes. And you get a change in Rich Lyons as your chancellor here, and you can see the trickle down and the effect it's having on the campus, and it's fantastic to see.
And game day was just outstanding today. Any way you looked at it, there were just so many positives and a great view of Cal athletics and the Cal football program. And a $100,000 field goal kick earlier today,
How
too.
How about that? Huge.
Cam Ward out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Handoff and trying to wiggle his way forward, finding a small seam and blasting through it is Fletcher. He's got an 8-yard pickup as Craig Woodson put him down. Fletcher's one of those guys where you give him the handoff, it looks like he's got a 2-yard gain, and it ends up being 8. Just finds a way.
Big backs will do that to you. Another guy, almost a carbon copy of Martinez, 6'2", 225. They just carry people with them.
Missed 3 games due to injury last year, but was their leading rusher. And now Ward in the shotgun with Fletcher to his right. Stacked receiver, played off the end of the line to the right side. They'll fake the handoff. They'll throw the inside route on a quick hitter to their wide receiver, Isaiah Horton, the sophomore. And he makes the catch for a first down out past the 45-yard line.
Just a quick RPO slant. Cam Ward knew he was going to go there before the snap. He saw Marcus Harris backing off that time. Cal rotating coverage. He knew that he was going to take that ball.
So fresh set of downs now at the 40.
Take that ball.
So fresh set of downs now at the 49 of California. 1st and 10 for Miami. They'll break, huddle, send 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bears shifting their defensive front here with 2 down linemen and flanked linebackers to either side. Ward taking his time, takes the shotgun snap. It's a 4-man rush. He rolls to his right. He's waiting. He launches deep downfield toward the end zone and batted down, incomplete. Staying with him was Harris, and from behind swiped the right hand in the end zone to knock that ball free of the grasp of Horton, incomplete.
Can you say closing speed? Marcus Harris was beat on that post. He was actually, they had gotten across his face. It was Isaiah Horton, I believe, had crossed his face on the post, and Marcus Harris made up ground while that ball was in the air and timed it perfectly to knock that out. That is the speed that got him here to Cal.
Well, those are the shots that Miami takes and often hits this year too. But yeah, Marcus Harris, an excellent job. 2nd down and 10 now from the 49 of Miami. Shotgun snap. Ward turns and hands off to Fletcher again to the right side, and he gets hit from his side by Uluave. Brings him down after a gain of 3, and now there's more pushing and shoving here. Uluave threw the towel of Fletcher. Miami didn't like that. They start to retaliate. David Reese sticks his nose in it and pushes everybody away.
I tell you what, Uluave plays angry.
I love it.
You just love watching him play. Like, he is upset with everybody in a Miami uniform, which is what linebackers are supposed to do.
And he's doing his job right now, too. 3rd down, crowd rising to their feet here. 3rd and 6 from the 47-yard line.
And Restrepo is out of the game because his helmet came off that last play.
And he's the top target both in receptions and receiving yards. Not available on this 3rd and 6. 2 receivers stacked to either side. Fletcher in the backfield with Ward. Crowd making noise here. Shotgun snap. Ward backpedaling to throw. Steps to his left, still running for his life. Now throws, and he completes late at the 40-yard line and rolling around. Noel Williams was the man in coverage with Horton. They're going to mark him at the 38-yard line and a first down.
And that's that same throw. You see Cam Ward running full speed to his left and just somehow is able to manage a throw back across his body inside. Most quarterbacks cannot make that throw.
Well, it certainly when they're not setting their feet, right? I mean, that was just a back foot laser from Ward. And that's what he does. And they move the sticks to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock winding with 10:47 to go in the second quarter. Cal leading 14-7. They'll fake. Now a toss on the end around. It's George to the outside. George is met hard by Xavier Carlton. Dropped for a loss of 3. A penalty marker comes in.
And it's so funny because Miami is complaining to the officials, and Miami is a team that enforces its will on a lot of its opponents, and now you're thinking, poor little Miami getting roughed up, right? When they go complain to the officials.
Foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 0. 15-yard penalty coming into the play. Automatic. First down.
It was a small push.
A small push and a good flop.
Now that's unfortunate because we've talked about it a lot. Loss of yardage on plays from this Miami offense are hard to come by, and that was one.
Exactly. Great defensive effort. You get them in their own backfield, and now you give them a fresh set of downs. That's trouble.
Restrepo to the right side. Pistol formation here with Fletcher played behind Ward in the shotgun. 2 tight ends. Bears shift their defensive front. It's a handoff to Fletcher. Fletcher right into the arms of T.J. Bowlers. Wraps him up. It's a loss of 2.
So that late, what they call stemming, the defensive line stemming to a different position, meant that the offensive line couldn't get a clear call on who to block. Bowlers gets penetration. Anytime you get penetration in the run game, it is tough to deal with. And that time, they get the loss on the play. We talked about it. Miami doesn't go backwards very often. And so a great job by that defense to find it.
TJ Bowlers, the transfer from Wisconsin, doing his part. 2nd down and 12 now from the 28-yard line. Miami moving right to left with Ward in the shotgun. Again, calls out a different play here. Play clock winding at 4. Now at 3. Still talking to his line. Now at 1.
0.
And he gets the shotgun snap off. Apparently in time. Rolls to his right. He's in some trouble. McCullough trying to get to him. Pivots back to his right. Cuts to his left. Throws the ball out of bounds. I don't know how there was an illegal block there. It looked like several different offensive linemen took open shots to block.
Well, it should have been a delay of game.
Should have been a delay of game.
Because the ball was snapped. But I think the Bears will take the down over the delay anytime.
Yeah, we just looked at the TV replay. Yeah. It looked like it went to 0.
Well, I was watching the clock. It came out after 0.
3rd and 12 from the 28-yard line. Again, this crowd engaged. Restrepo jogs to the slot on the left. Shotgun snap to Ward. Here comes the 4-man rush. The throw to the near sideline. It's incomplete at the 15-yard line. Sailed over the head of Sam Brown. Incomplete. Noel Williams was the man in coverage. And here comes the field goal unit now.
I talked about a little bit of the quarterback critique in terms of mechanics when it came to Fernando. This time Cam Ward never really got his feet set, so he's hopping a little bit out there, didn't have a stable base. As a result, what happens is he drops the elbow and the ball comes off high, misses a receiver high because he wasn't really set on his throw.
Andres Borregales, the senior kicker, will come on for a 46-yard try. Ball will be set far hash. Kick coming from right to left. Snap is down. Kick is up from right to left. High end-over-end kick on its way, and it is good. And boy, he had the leg for plenty there.
That is a serious kick.
That sailed into the tunnel and then some. So Miami stalled and forced to kick the field goal, and they make it a 14-10 game. Cal with the lead. 9:07 to go in the second quarter. We'll step aside from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate in Louis, Missouri.
So if that answers all your questions about your new cloud storage, would you like to hear about our voice-over internet systems?
Sounds perfect.
Well done. Let's try it again. This time, ask about data security.
Yeah.
Would you enjoy working on a world-class team with the best training in the country? Then consider a career at Pacific Office Automation. Join our fast-growing team where we offer strong benefits and competitive compensation. Apply at pacificoffice.com/careers. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Hey Golden Bears fans, you don't have to put on pads to tackle hard project work. Just visit one of Herc Rental's 24 North California locations. With nearly 60 years of equipment rental expertise, Herc Rental serves a vast array of customer markets. Whether you're building, heating, cooling, powering, pumping, digging, flooring, or trucking, you can bet every single drive ends in a score. Visit us today at hercrentals.com.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
Best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
14-10, California with the lead. 9:07 to go in the second quarter. A 46-yard field goal from Miami capped a 10-play, 47-yard drive in 4 minutes and 36 seconds taken off the clock. When life gets real, start at Kohl's, where they have lowered prices on thousands of items your family needs for whatever life brings. Kohl's, where families come first.
And BMO is proud to be the official bank of UC Berkeley. We're committed to helping our customers make real financial progress. To learn more, visit bmo.com.
Justin Allegri, Mike Pulowski, Kevin Dana on the sideline with you here tonight. Mike Krupicka, our producer and engineer, Daniel Barrera, spotter, statistician, and Cole LaPelt back at our flagship station. Happy to have you along for what has been a great first half so far in front of a near-capacity crowd at California Memorial Stadium. 14-10, Cal with the lead, 9:07 to go here in the first half.
The offense answering the bell so far. Defense stepping up, right? The first drive stopped. They held them to a field goal there. if the offense can continue being efficient, it bodes very well going into halftime. Remember, the Bears kicked to start, and so what you want to do is steal a possession if you can in the first half. Finish by putting the ball in the end zone, finish by scoring, so when you get it back, you can make it a bigger point swing.
It was probably a move that Miami welcomed, getting the ball first, but it ended up benefiting the Bears, and they will have the ball to start the second half, but right now they're getting it with 9:07 to play in the first half. Here's the kickoff from right to left, and Noah Williams will wave the palms flat. Watch this one sail out of the back of the end zone on a hop, and the Bears will have a first down after the touchback.
There is a lot of extracurricular activity going on the field right now.
Sure is, and well, right now the Bears are up to that physicality. You mentioned it earlier. Miami's trying to impose their will, and the Bears are not letting it happen right now.
They are not having it.
But that's the mentality you have to have in a game like this.
Yes.
Jaden Ott back in the game to the right side of Mendoza in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to either side. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Deitch is in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now it's Mendoza to run. Cuts back to his left. Makes a move to the 30-yard line and picks up 5 yards on the run. Mendoza, nice job to pull that down. Didn't see that the route was there on the near side.
Well, and Deitch just got held, right? So they chased him out of the backfield. They had him man-to-man. When he got held, Fernando didn't have another option. He gave a great pump and then found pay dirt by getting up the field, a big chunk on first down.
Yeah, 5-yard gain for Fernando Mendoza. Used his legs in the last game against Florida State really well. Deitch stops left side of the line. Shotgun snap on second down. The handoff to Jaden Ott to the right side. Avoids contact, then gets hauled in from behind. Looked violently done. Jaden maybe by the back of his helmet perhaps brought in. 5-yard gain, close to a first down.
Definitely reached up around the head for that tackle. Whether they actually grasped helmet, I'm not sure, but Jaden Ott showing his speed to the outside.
Now Mendoza pump fakes, throws incomplete on 3rd and very short. And now what do the Bears do? They're at the 35-yard line. They need maybe 6 inches for a first down here. And they're keeping the offense on the field right now.
And bringing extra tight ends.
Endries and Deitch out there right now. They've also brought in J.T. Byrne to support. They'll line up for the tush push here. Mendoza gets it, burrows forward, but a timeout was called by Miami right before that play was executed. And that's the first timeout used by the Hurricanes in this half. And the Bears will get some time to think about this 4th and short from the 34-yard line. They know the importance of giving the ball over to Miami in this part of the field.
And that was a good timeout by Miami because the Bears got it plus some on the tush push.
I mean, what do you think? It's maybe 6 inches where the ball is placed right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe the length of a football total.
Yeah. It's not going to take much, which is what everyone discussing right now on both sides of the ball.
This is where you've got to be physical, right? Physicality wins the moment here.
Bears have 2 receivers set up this time. And Ott in the backfield. Mendoza takes the snap, fakes, he rolls to his right, he throws to Jaden Ott, first down at the 40, stays inbound to the 50, now to the 45, 40, sprinting free down the near sideline, Jaden Ott is going to go! Touchdown, California!
What a play call that time. You want to try to pack everybody in the box? You want to call timeout? All right, we'll come back with something of our own. Just a little play fake by Mendoza inside, and not really a super effective one because Jaden Ott's getting out of the backfield, but Miami committed to the 12 inches where Cal committed to the rest of the field.
66 yards was the rest of the field. And Jaden Ott has made it a 20-10 game. How about that? A 4th and inches, but they get 66 and a tutty instead.
That is a very audacious call in your end of the field.
Here's the kick from left to right from Coe. It is up and good. And the Bears lead 21-10 with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Well, step aside from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Plan to catch a Cal road game this season? Whether you're following the blue and gold, traveling for business, or heading for fun in the sun, San Francisco Bay Oakland International Airport has a convenient flight for you with exclusive on-airport parking and on-time flights to more destinations than ever before. Fly the East Bay way with new flights from coast to coast, including Hawaii, Mexico, and San Salvador. OAK, it's your friendly, reliable hometown airport and proud to be the official airport of Cal Athletics.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
Hey, sports fans, have you heard about East Brother Beer Company in Richmond, California? East Brother Beer Company is all about classic, easy-drinking beers that'll make your taste buds cheer. They're not just another brewery, they're award-winning champions. Try East Brother Beer's Bow Pils, a clean, crisp bohemian-style pilsner. And the Blonde Ale, a timeless classic that's your ultimate game day teammate. So grab your jersey, settle in, and crack open an East Brother Beer, the only choice for game day. Find a beer near you at eastbrotherbeer.com. Please drink responsibly.
Your morning shave with Barbasol is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. There's football on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
California, 21. Number 8, Miami, 10. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter here in Berkeley.
A huge play there to put the ball in the end zone for the Bears. That drive, 4 plays, 75 yards, a 66-yard touchdown pass from Mendoza to Ott to cap it off, making it 21-10. A scoring drive brought to you by your Northern California Toyota dealers. Visit your local Toyota dealer for a score of your own today. And by the way, did I mention that was on 4th and the length of a football in your own territory?
Guts of a daytime burglar, that call. And it pays off for the Bears. We talked about explosive plays early on in this game and expected to see explosive plays from Miami's offense. It's the Bears, though, with 4 explosive plays of 15 yards or more and 3 of them of 50 or more yards here tonight.
And what a difference it makes when your defense is getting stops and then your offense is converting those stops. That's massive. Now with 8 minutes left, you can still trade possessions and steal one here for this half.
The Bears are just in some kind of rhythm right now. 21-10, they lead it. 8 minutes to go in the opening half. As the kickoff coming from Coe, left to right, end over end. Johnson backing up, thinking about taking this one out, but again, drops the left knee down in the end zone for a touchback. And more pushing and more shoving from both sides here.
Miami does not like being on the downside of this right now. But again, they came back to win that game versus Virginia Tech last week as well. So this is a team that doesn't get intimidated easily by the scoreboard.
I do not count this team out at all. They have been a very good second half team this year as well. But right now it's the Bears with the momentum. And Cam Ward back to work. And this time Jordan Lyle, the freshman running back, a 4-star prospect coming out of high school, will start as the tailback. Shotgun snap, Lyle the handoff off the left side. Kedu Luave stands him upright, pushing him back. And they finally blow the play dead as neither of them go to the turf. It's a 2, maybe 3-yard gain on first down.
Yeah, Cade said, you may be a 4-star, but I got a little more attitude with me.
Cade is by the way, this is Cade's 11th start of his career.
Yeah.
Not even a full season of a start for Kedu Luave. He is just so consistent for this Bear defense. Second down. Ward to throw, looking to his left, throws high, and it's caught in the air at the 30-yard line, reaching up high to get to it. Marked shy of a first down, though, at the 34. And it will be Miami on 3rd down and 1 after George makes the catch.
And you notice Jacoby George caught that coming in, right? A shallow in, but he turned it right away and went back outside because he knew both those linebackers were lurking inside. So that was a smart move by Jacoby George to try to get outside rather than trying to stay inside where the big nasties are.
Miami 3 of 6 on 3rd down conversions here this evening. Ward clears out the backfield. Check that. He's got 1 in the back. Ward goes under center here on 3rd and 1. Motions Arroyo now. Turns and hands off. They've got the 1st down and some more. Moving out to the right side, Damian Martinez across the 40-yard line and brought down at the 45. They needed 1. They got 11. And we've got an injured Cal player.
Officials timeout for injury.
Down on the field. It's Ryan McCullough.
And that's not a good sign for the Bears. He has been such a productive player for them on defense.
And while he's not accumulating a ton of stats per se, he's affecting a lot of the outcomes in plays. He had 4 quarterback hurries coming into this game. Has been one of the more improved players in his 2nd season. And he's down on the field right now. So with 6:27 to go, 21-10. Cal with the lead.
California Legends Collective is an organization dedicated to helping positively impact the lives of our student athletes at Cal. You can directly support current and future Cal athletes today by donating to the California Legends Collective, the official NIL collective for the Cal Bears. Visit www.cal.legends.com. For more information, go Bears.
Kevin Dana mentioned it earlier that the boost in the numbers from just the attention that College Game Day brought to Cal this week has been impressive. I know there was a social media campaign to bring in donors as well. That was just elite. Last I looked at it was something like $700,000 brought in by that.
They're doing a fantastic job. The guys that are in charge of that, Kevin Kennedy, the other people involved in that California Legends are just doing a phenomenal job finding a way to bring belief to Berkeley, right, with donors, with the players, everybody else. And so hats off to them. If you want to make a huge difference immediately with this Cal team, Cal Legends is where you do it.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Hurricanes, moving right to left. Cal 21, Miami 10. Ward in the shotgun, looking to his left. Now motions Arroyo, the tight end. Shotgun snap. Ward gives to Martinez off the right side, and he's swallowed up by Ricky Correa and dropped for a gain of 3. Mike, how about the time of possession right now? We talked about the explosive plays, which I think plays a big factor. 17 and a half minutes, actually now over 18 minutes for Miami, under 6 minutes for Cal.
Explosive plays change everything, right? You can look at that, and you can look at that time of possession and think, man, they are holding the ball a lot more, but that's what Coach Wilcox wanted. He wanted to make them drive every time rather than giving up the big shot.
Make it hard. Restrepo in motion. Ward steps up in the pocket. He's pressured. He's brought down. Slung to the turf by Carlton. Gets him in the backfield. It's a loss of 2. Back to the 46.
Great matchup on the outside. As an edge player, you're going to upfield rush and try to hem the quarterback in. But you also have to be aware when he tries to dip under and climb the pocket. Cam Ward will do that. He is a pocket passer, and so he tried to climb the pocket, and Xavier Carlton saw it, shed the block, and made the tackle. That's an outstanding heads-up play.
4th sack of the season for Carlton. Now 3rd down and 9 from the 46. Ward screaming out the play to the offense. Trips to the left, single man to the right. Shotgun snap. It's a 5-man rush, and it's not going to be a play. It's a timeout called by Miami just before the snap was taken. With 4:44 to go in the first half. I'll come out to historic California Memorial Stadium and watch the Golden Bears in their inaugural AC season all year long. Log on to calbears.com for more information to secure your seat today. Go Bears! A couple more games in the month of October. NC State will be in town. Oregon State will be in town. You got a big week coming up next week.
I do.
The 10th.
Yes, my book, Everyday Great, launches on October 10th. We I just got an endorsement today from Dan O'Brien, 3-time world champion and Olympic gold medalist.
Love that.
Urban Meyer's endorsed it. Jared Goff has endorsed it. They all loved it and loved the message. It's the simplest way to become more productive, to increase your performance, and to find fulfillment. You can text GREAT to 55444. That's GREAT to 55444 for more information.
3rd and 9 for Miami. Ward in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched up to the left. 4-man rush coming up the middle. Ward to throw, airs it out deep downfield, and it's incomplete. And what a hit, well timed by Craig Woodson. Blew up Jacoby George. He drops it at the 25-yard line. He's shaken up on the play, and the Bear defense forces another punt.
Huge play by Craig Woodson to be there on time and not get the targeting. Hitting with the shoulder to the shoulder pads. Perfect timing, perfect execution, getting his head out of the way, no crown of the helmet. That was textbook. If you're going to make clinic film, that's it.
Dylan Joyce to punt this ball away. Mikey Matthews standing to receive at the 10-yard line here. And the punt is away. End-over-end kick. Matthews waving for the fair catch at the 10-yard line. He'll make the grab and set up Cal's offense. Another flag comes in here. This one right at the 35-yard line in front of the Cal bench.
And so the Cal players were blocking the Miami kicker that time. And everybody was on their feet, so I don't know that it was.
It's an odd spot.
Sportsman, yeah.
It's got to be unsportsmanlike in the area where it's at.
And when it was thrown, because it was thrown late on the play.
Well, and this is something, if this is against Cal, this is something that the Bears have to rein in the second half.
No doubt. You can't let the energy
after the play was over.
So much.
Personal foul, hands to the face, kicking team.
So there you have it. You have somebody getting blocked so well that he's trying to get off it by pushing them off hands to the face. And so it was Cam Pruitt for Miami who ended up getting the hands up in the face level. We were talking about it being something Cal has to rein in. Miami too, right? This is another dumb penalty. You don't need to do this. Well, out of the play, and the play's almost over.
Think about the difference it makes. It was at the 10-yard line where Mikey Matthews had it, so a 90-yard field in front. Now that moves it up to the 25-yard line. Mendoza with a 21-10 lead, 4.5 to go here in the first half. Mendoza fakes the pitch out to the right, now burrows his way forward, lowers the pad level, gets a couple of yards. Kind of a dangerous play there for Fernando as Besant and Alderman makes the stop on him.
I don't want to see a whole lot more of those.
No.
Fernando, he's not your traditional dual threat quarterback. He can get you some yards, but you don't want him taking the ball in the A-gaps.
Now they'll fake the handoff, pressure coming. He throws on the run to the near sideline, reaching out to make the catch, but not for much yardage there as Jack Endries, maybe a yard when it's said and done. Jalen Alderman makes the stop again, the outside linebacker, and quickly it's 3rd down and 7 for the Cal offense. Cal 1 of 3 converting on 3rd downs today. They're 1 of 1 on 4th downs, too. A 66-yard touchdown, that one. 3:40 to go. Mendoza calmly looks over the line. Motions Grizel from right to left. Shotgun snap to Mendoza. Steps up to his left, throws over the middle. There is a catch from Hunter at the 30-yard line. Not nearly enough for a first down. He's tripped up and falls at the 31-yard line. Nioa makes the hit, and Powell there with him, and that will be a 3-and-out from the Cal offense.
Running what they called the mesh concept. Mike Leach, the inventor of that concept in the air raid system. You have 2 receivers crossing directly over the ball. It's a rub versus man because you can't pick. Picking is illegal, but you can rub. And so you get a man free coming out of that, and then versus zone, you work to green grass.
It's all about the vernacular in that play, right?
Totally.
Here's Lachlan Wilson on for his second punt of the contest. Waiting to receive this one is Lyle. Now backing up, waving for the fair catch at the 24-yard line. He will make the grab. And Miami will have 2:42 to work with here in a 21-10 California lead. Lachlan Wilson got that ball away with a low snap that he had to contend with. All right, so Cal's offense right now, 216 total, 204 in the air, 12 on the ground. Miami, 169, 84, and 85, right? Almost even with the passing and the run game. Miami will get this possession up over 20 minutes in total game time.
Crazy.
For the first half. Cam Ward in the shotgun. Takes the high snap, fakes the handoff, backpedaling to his left. He's pressured now. David Reese chasing after him. He avoids the contact, throws on the run over the middle. Restrepo makes the catch at the 38-yard line. Boy, he just kept that play alive and allowed his receiver to get some space.
And the problem is when you're playing zone in the secondary, you lose track of guys because the quarterback's moving on you. You're trying to keep your eyes on him. You're trying to figure out where the receivers underneath you are. You're trying to cut people off. And so you just lose track of the opposing jerseys in your zones.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line now. Miami moving right to left. 21-10, Cal with the lead. Arroyo in motion. Hand off to Fletcher off the left side. He's got a big hole. Bursts through it. Gets a first down near midfield. Dropped at the 49-yard line. And another first down for Miami's offense, who's on the move with 2 minutes to go. The 2-minute warning is presented by Herc Rentals. Herc Rentals, we equip our customers and communities to build a brighter future. We'll step aside from California Memorial Stadium, 21-10, Cal with the lead over number 8 Miami. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Pacific Office Automation is a preferred provider of copiers and print solutions for Cal Athletics. Let us help you create your total office solution with copiers and printers, security systems and cameras, managed IT and cloud services, unified communications and telephones, including carrier services, plus temperature sensing kiosks and more. The one source for all your office technology solutions. Go to PacificOffice.com. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said,
if it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Is the Bay Area's best bet on sports. 810, The Spread.
8:10 a.m. KGO San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
21-10, California with the lead over number 8 Miami with 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Justin Allegri along with the Hall of Famer Mike Pawlowski, Kevin Dana on the sideline. Our producer-engineer tonight, Mike Krupichka, spotter-statistician Daniel Barrera, and back at our flagship station, Cole LaPelt. Happy to have you along for the first ACC home game for Cal, and it has been a fabulous first half for the Bears.
Great first half. The offense holding up its end of the bargain, the defense getting the stops they need against an explosive Miami offense. And so you couldn't have planned it better if you're a head coach. Now, we talked about time of possession, right? The Hurricanes have held the ball a lot. That means the Bears aren't allowing the huge explosive plays which Miami is used to.
Miami now with 2 minutes to work with here. And Miami just has one timeout left now to go along with those 2 minutes. And remember, Cal gets the ball to start the second half. So if the defense can step up again here, it would be pivotal for the Bears, who have 3 timeouts at their own disposal. First and 10 from the Miami 49-yard line. Uluave steps up along the line, showing blitz on the outside left edge. Here's a quick toss out to the right side. They set up the screen, blitzing past the first one, and Isaiah Horton gets ripped down by Uluwave. Boy, the closing speed there from Cade.
How about that? From inside at that linebacker spot, he's looking like he's going to blitz, and then he ends up outside tackling the screen.
And he's just everywhere. He's everywhere. Number 0 is...
As an offensive player, you feel like that.
Oh, man. It is a nice gain, though, on that screen out to the 45 of Cal. Now Ward to throw, steps up, fires out to the right side. Well, I guess, again, it's Uluwave at the 40-yard line, but it's enough for a first down to the 40.
What they call the smash concept, literally the outside receiver running a little hitch or bringing coverage in with him when they run the corner over the top. That way the sit-down and the smash was the easiest one, and so Cam Ward delivering a nice, easy ball to move the chains.
Clock winding with 1:20 to play. 3 receivers bunched up to the left side. Now they'll motion to tight end Williams. Handoff Fletcher to the left edge. Burrows forward again, twisting and turning his way. Falls at the 37-yard line. A gain of about 3 yards on the first down run. And the clock continues to wind here as we duck under 1 minute. Miami still has that one timeout to use. Ward, 2nd down and 7, dropping to throw, has some time, waiting, pump fake, still waiting, now backing up to the 50-yard line, avoids some pressure, goes down at the opposite 45! He took an eternity, and the Bears made him pay for it.
He's either down or that's intentional grounding.
I think he's down.
Because he was straight back from the pocket.
They're calling that an incompletion?
Well, ball was, the official called it an incompletion. Knees down in the replay.
The ruling on the field, an incomplete pass is under further review.
I don't think it's very close.
It's not even close. And the house video operator was quick to put that up there. Hey, by the way, knees down, which you love to see because we haven't historically put controversial replays up on the board here.
Well, speaking of replays, our official reviews are brought to you by Habas Law, and this will be the first review of the game. Nate Black, the referee for this game, I imagine will be pretty quick with this one.
Yeah, and you get to see it, what he's looking at up on the board. So looking for that knee contacting the ground.
I mean, to your point, either way, it's intentional grounding if it's not.
If it's not, yeah, exactly. Because the ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he's down. The officials got him. I mean, you can see where he's stopping it and freezing it. The officials have him down, I'm sure.
Cam Ward is a veteran quarterback, but that is a big mistake to lose that much yardage.
It is, but that's the way he plays the game. Like, he plays it like a riverboat gambler, and he's just, as cool as can be. Knee is down. Yeah. Calf's down. Even before the knee, the calf is down. If the calf is down, you're down. So when you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the free Varsity Network app, available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app.
It was Nate Burrell that ultimately got to him. And I think what they're maybe deciding here is where to place the ball because...
Oh, knee is down big time for sure. The whole leg is.
There's any question.
No. It's down where the ball is when he goes to throw, so it's another 1.5 yards beyond where his knee hit.
And I think they're looking at the clock here, too, because if it is down by contact, the clock would continue.
Continue to run,
They stopped it with the incompletion, so maybe that's what's taking the time here. Either way, this is going to be a 3rd and a mile, and Miami's just got to hope to get into field goal range at this point. 21-10, Cal with the lead over number 8, Miami. And the Bears will get the ball to start the second half, but right now, another big play from the Cal defense.
And so remember, if it is intentional grounding, it's the same result, loss of down at the spot. So either way,
yes,
that's where the ball ends up.
Well, here's the call.
After further review, the runner's knee was down with 46 seconds left in the game clock. Miami has elected to use their 3rd charge timeout to avoid a 10-second subtraction. It's 3rd down.
Mike, that's the 6th tackle for loss in this game.
Huge. And remember, they don't go backwards. It's one of the big things that Justin Wilcox emphasized for us is that this team does not go backwards. Well, the Bears have done a good job of making them go backwards today.
None bigger than this one right now. It is a massive loss. And as a referee indicated, Miami didn't want to have the 10-second runoff, so they burned their final timeout. So they're hoping to get a completion here.
A completion and get out of bounds.
Now, first down would stop the clock for a beat. 46 seconds is what they'll adjust it to. It's 3rd and 25 from the Miami 45. Empty backfield here for Cam Ward. Crowd is as loud as they've been tonight. 2 receivers right, 3 left. Bears with 4-man front on defense. Ward claps the hands, takes the shotgun snap, backing up to throw, and he heaves a deep ball over the middle. It's deflected and nearly intercepted, but it's incomplete. Sam Brown had that off a hand. Teddy Buchanan was in the vicinity to try and make a play on the tip. Doesn't matter. Dylan Joyce, who had 6 punts coming into this game, will punt for the 3rd time in the half.
Wow. They have made them punt 50% of the punts they've kicked this year. Well, I guess now it would be 33%, but, math.
We get what you're trying to say.
And speaking of which, math, they blew the ball dead at 43. I don't know why they went back to 46 on that last play.
Well, Bears will take the extra 3 seconds, I guess. They've got 3 timeouts to work with. As now the kick is a good one. It bounces out of bounds over near the 4-yard line. And they'll mark it out at the 5. Excellent job from Dylan Joyce, who maybe hasn't had much of a chance to do it very often this year, but has excelled in those opportunities. So, 33 seconds left and 3 timeouts to work with for the Bears, who will once again get the ball to start the second half here.
So, you already have stole your possession by the score, right? You're up by 11. Yeah, they're just going to take a knee.
This is the wise play.
Yeah.
That far of a field, you don't want any mistakes to cost you something.
And Miami can't do anything about it.
No. Mendoza will take a knee, and the Bears are going to jog off with a halftime lead over number 8 Miami, 21-10. Excellent first half all around by this Cal team. They're fired up as they jog to the locker room. And the Bears will have the possession to start off the second half. We're going to head down to the field now where Kevin Dana is standing by with Coach Wilcox.
All right, Coach, you've hit 3 plays of 50-plus yards. What has led to those explosives?
Well, just guys doing their job. Great design by the offensive staff and, coming out on the 1st and 10, hit one to Tron, and then the big 4th down play, obviously. So those have been huge. We're going to have to hit some explosives because it's tough sledding up front.
It's been a really emotional game, a little chippy at times. How do you make sure your guys don't get too caught up into that?
Yeah, you got to focus on your job and not get pre-snap, post-whistle penalties. Can't do that. Can't give them free 15s.
All right, thanks, Coach. All right.
That's a good question. That is something that is going to be, it could be a big factor in the second half.
Pull it together, get your head right, get the right mindset. You're supposed to be here. Believe that this is where you were meant to be, right? Don't get too carried up in the action.
All right, 21-10. Cal with the lead over number 8 Miami as we head to halftime. Stand by. We'll have a good halftime show for you. Jim Phillips, the commissioner of the ACC, will join us for an interview. We'll also have the full stats and the out-of-town scores from Hal Ramey coming up in a few moments when we return. Cal leading 21-10 at halftime. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Hey, Golden Bear fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cal football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the California Golden Bears. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Brewed in Berkeley since 2004, Trumer Pils has brought Golden Bear fans a true German-style Pilsner the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Fresh. We brew slowly over 6 weeks, giving our beer time to age. This creates the natural champagne-like carbonation and crispness we're known for. No other Pilsner can match the quality of Trumer Pils. So next time you tailgate, homegate, or just take in a view of the Golden Gate, grab an ice-cold Trumer Pils. The perfect Pils calls Berkeley home. Please enjoy responsibly.
Plan to catch a Cal road game this season? Whether you're following the blue and gold, traveling for business, or heading for fun in the sun, San Francisco Bay Oakland International Airport has a convenient flight for you with exclusive on-airport parking and on-time flights to more destinations than ever before. Fly the East Bay way with new flights from coast to coast, including Hawaii, Mexico, and San Salvador. OAK, it's your friendly, reliable hometown airport and proud to be the official airport of Cal Athletics.
Okay, the 2025 Toyota Camry is fully redesigned. I see you, Toyota. Sleek interior, electronic all-wheel drive. I should hit the mountains. I should call my girls. I should call my mom. Fold-down rear seats. This Camry's got tons of room. Could fit a snowboard in here. Should I try it again? The instructor was cute. Is he single? Is it complicated? 232 horsepower. Get lost in nature. Find myself in Joshua Tree. What if his name's Joshua? Find yourself in an all-new 2025 Toyota Camry today. Toyota. Let's go places.
On the Golden Bears Sports Network, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers, Cal Bears football is brought to you by Trumer Pills, the world's most awarded Pilsner, Le Bon Temps Restaurant Group, proud partner of Cal Athletics, and by Red Top Electric, powering what's next. Welcome to the Cal Bears Halftime Show.
What a great first half from the Bears, 21-10. They lead number 8 Miami here at home in their ACC home opener. We're very happy now to be joined by the commissioner of the ACC, Jim Phillips. Jim, how you doing?
Great, Justin. What a day here.
I was going to say, it's been a long day for you, hasn't it?
It's been spectacular. I got over to campus a little before 5 and just took in one of the remarkable scenes in college sports and certainly in Cal's history, having game day here for the first time. It's one thing to invite game day to come and for them to be selected and for them to select Cal and the ACC, but it's another thing for those students and this campus and this community to turn out the way they did. This was a great day today for the ACC, but it was even a better day this morning for Cal, and certainly they've played tremendous in the first half. So what a spectacular way for them to start their home ACC slate.
And this is all new to Cal fans, the fact that the Bears are in the ACC after being so long in the Pac-12. What made Cal such a good fit when the decision was made to bring Cal and Stanford and SMU, for that matter, into the conference?
Yeah, Justin, I think it's multiple things. First of all, it's one of the very best academic institutions in the country. I mean, it's in rarefied air.
Sure.
The history and tradition of Cal and Cal sports and Cal's athletics is as good as anyone in the country. We saw 59 student athletes in one of the timeouts be recognized for being Olympians, right?
Right.
Football's had a tremendous history. Certainly it ebbs and flows, and there's different periods of high moments and maybe not as high from a success ratio, but broad-based programming is really important to the ACC. We have 28 sponsored sports. Cal fits that profile. And then for the conference itself to get into this Bay Area with Cal and Stanford, I think it's one of those arrangements I really believe intellectually and emotionally. This is going to be good for Cal and Stanford and SMU, but those three schools are also going to be very good for the ACC.
Yeah, and it's something we've talked about a lot this year. We expected having the East Coast viewership, the time slots on the West Coast for the ACC, we expected it to be good, to get the eyeballs on the conference and the eyeballs on Cal and Stanford. From your perspective, adding those time slots and helping the value of viewership across the country, what has that been like?
It's really been important, and so far it's exceeded even our own expectations. And we want to continue to capitalize on that. But to be able to run games at the Eastern time zone, the Midwestern, even the Mountain time zone, but certainly Pacific as well, that gives us great flexibility. This is a perfect example. All eyeballs across the country are on this game, right? On the Cal Bears and the Miami Hurricanes. And I think you're going to see more of that. I want to continue to look at travel and how we're doing with that, talk to coaches, talk to student athletes. We don't have it perfect. I had a chance to talk to your volleyball coach earlier. You know, they've gone on trips. Like, he just came back from going to Louisville and Notre Dame and then coming home. The teams in the Eastern time zone will come out, will play Cal and Stanford, and then they'll flip-flop. So I want to be cognizant of that. But again, very happy with how the year has started and the fall sports have been for our student athletes and just the competition of ACC sports.
Well, I think from the athletics the main department perspective, it's been helpful to see the exposure given by the conference to the Bears to help that bridge that gap being a first year. So it's just nice to see. Jim Phillips, the ACC commissioner, good enough to join us. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of your time. Try and find some sleep at some point.
I know. As long as I can get home tomorrow for church, I'll be a good man. I'll be very, well thought of in my own house. But this has been such an impressive couple days here in Cal and in, the Bay Area. People love college sports. They love this university. I felt the same way this afternoon going over to Stanford and watching them play. And we're really honored to have invited both these schools here in the Bay Area.
Well, we appreciate it. Jim Phillips, the commissioner of the ACC, joining us here at halftime. 21-10, Cal with the lead over number 8 Miami. Hal's coming back with the halftime stats and the out-of-town scores right after this. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
So if that answers all your questions about your new cloud storage, would you like to hear about our voice-over internet systems?
Sounds perfect.
Well done. Let's try it again. This time, ask about data security.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Would you enjoy working on a world-class team with the best training in the country? Then consider a career at Pacific Office Automation. Join our fast-growing team where we offer strong benefits and competitive compensation. Apply at pacificoffice.com/careers. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
College sports fans now have access to hundreds of weekly podcasts that zero in on the college sports world. Now available in the Varsity Podcast Network and part of the new Varsity app. The app is free and available from wherever you get your favorite apps. Download the Varsity app today to have access to hundreds of national podcasts as well as your favorite team-focused podcasts. The Varsity Podcast Network now available for free on the Varsity app. Download from the App Store and listen today.
Cal football lives here on the California Golden Bears Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, sports fans, have you heard about East Brother Beer Company in Richmond, California? East Brother Beer Company is all about classic, easy-drinking beers that'll make your taste buds cheer. They're not just another brewery, they're award-winning champions. Try East Brother Beer's Bow Pils, a clean, crisp, bohemian-style pilsner. And the Blonde Ale, a timeless classic that's your ultimate game day teammate. So grab your jersey, settle in, and crack open an East Brother Beer, the only choice for game day. Find a beer near you at eastbrotherbeer.com. Please drink responsibly.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of California, Berkeley. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back to Berkeley. Cal leading Miami at the half by a score of 21-10. A very exciting first half. Capacity crowd, the Olympians back in town. It's quite an evening for 30 minutes. Time now for the Top 25 ACC scoreboard, brought to you by BMO, proud to be the official bank of UC Berkeley. All right, we're going to have to race through these now. In the conference today, it was Wake Forest winning at North Carolina State 34-30. SMU went to number 22 Louisville, and the Mustangs win that one 34-27. Cal's next opponent is Pitt. Today the Panthers went to North Carolina, won there for the first time 34-24. Virginia, playing at home, knocked off Boston College 24-14 was the final there. Virginia Tech routed Stanford down on the farm 31-7. Tonight number 15 Clemson over Florida State 29-13. And Georgia Tech handed Duke its first defeat, 24-14. On to the top 25. 4 of the nation's top 11 teams have been upset. Vanderbilt stunned number 1 Alabama 40-35. It was number 3 Ohio State 35-7 over Iowa. Arkansas defeated number 4 Tennessee 19-14. Number 5 Georgia 31-13 over Auburn. Number 7 Penn State beat UCLA 27-13. Number 25 Texas A&M knocks off number 9 Missouri, handing the Tigers their first loss 41-10. It was Washington defeating number 10 Michigan up in Seattle 27-17. At Minnesota, the Gophers defeated number 11 Southern Cal 24-17. Number 12 Ole Miss bounced back. They beat South Carolina 27-3. Number 16 Iowa State over Baylor 43-21. Number 21 Boise State routs Utah State 62-30. And number 23 Indiana goes to 6-0, beating Northwestern 41-24. Here, the Bears lead at 21-10 over Miami. This is the Cal Football Halftime Show, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
So, after you lift weights, your body keeps burning calories for hours post-workout.
Oh, like a BMO Savings Builder account.
What?
With BMO, I can get a reward every month I save.
So, you're getting an extra reward for the work you've already done?
Exactly. Plus, BMO gave me a cash bonus when I opened a checking account.
That's a flex.
This is a flex. Check out these pythons.
Pump up your savings with BMO. Conditions apply. Learn more at BMO.com/kickstart. Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
BMO.
Whoa, even parked, you can hear the 2024 Toyota Tacoma's powerful engine. Ultra-responsive torque. I could pull a jet ski, dirt bikes, construction materials. Should I start flipping houses? Oh, wow. Is that the 2024 Land Cruiser? iForce Max hybrid powertrain, full-time four-wheel drive. This Land Cruiser is legendary. Am I worthy? Where do I go? Where can't I go? How much vacation time do I have left? Oh! Find yourself in a capable, reliable new Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Today's game is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Feeling great starts with a great shave, and a great shave starts with Barbasol's thick and rich moisturizing lather. Start your day off right with Barbasol. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
The Fourth Bore and the Forge Handcrafted Pizza bring the party to you with their fully functional 1971 Ford Fire Truck mobile catering. With an imported Italian Valoriani oven, full char broiler, and 4 draft beer taps, the Forge Pizza Fire Truck can handle any occasion.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Emily Neal's 70-inch TV. Because after watching her second-grade students yell at each other for hours, there's nothing Emily enjoys more than watching super-rich housewives also yell at each other. Why? Because those women are not her responsibility. And that's why her TV is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. Cal leads Miami 21-10 after 30 minutes. Quick look at the stats. Bears have the edge in total yardage, 215 to 190. Passing, Cal has 204 yards, just 11 on the ground. Miami has 81 yards on the ground, 109 passing. First downs, a 13-6 edge for Miami. The Canes have converted 4 of 9 third downs. That's below their average of 65%. The Bears just 1 of 4. Cal, of course, did have that one huge fourth down play to convert their only fourth down opportunity. Total plays, Miami 41-21 with the advantage. And possession time, the Canes 21 minutes 44 seconds to the Bears 8-16. But Cal has those explosive plays that made the difference. Fernando Mendoza 8 of 12 through the air, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cam Ward 12 of 18, 109 yards. Rushing, Mendoza, the Bears' leading rusher, is 7 yards and 2 carries. Jaden Ott has 5 yards net in 5. Mark Fletcher Jr., 71 yards and 8 carries for Miami. Damian Martinez, 8 for 33. Receiving, Ott has 2 catches for 63 and a touchdown for the Bears. Jack Endries, 2 for 58 yards and a touchdown, the 57-yard TD strike. And Todd Gazelle, a big 51-yard catch. It is Isaiah Horton with 3 and Jacoby George with 3 catches to lead Miami 31 and 18 yards respectively. Again, the Bears on top, 21-10. This is the Cal halftime show driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Pacific Office Automation is a preferred provider of copiers and print solutions for Cal Athletics. Let us help you create your total office solution with copiers and printers, security systems and cameras, managed IT and cloud services, unified communications and telephones, including carrier services, plus temperature sensing kiosks and more. The one source for all your office technology solutions. Go to PacificOffice.com. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Brewed in Berkeley since 2004, Trumer Pils has brought Golden Bear fans a true German-style Pilsner the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Fresh. We brew slowly over 6 weeks, giving our beer time to age. This creates the natural champagne-like carbonation and crispness we're known for. No other Pilsner can match the quality of Trumer Pils. So next time you tailgate, homegate, or just take in a view of the Golden Gate, grab an ice-cold Trumer Pils. The perfect Pils calls Berkeley home. Please enjoy responsibly.
Wow. Toyota's new Grand Highlander Hybrid really has 97.5 cubic feet of cargo space. I can upgrade my flower hobby into a flower hustle. And it seats 8. Do I want kids or become a dog mom of 8? Plus, it's got all-wheel drive, camping, skiing. Do I even have skis? Whoa. There's 15 other Toyota hybrid models. Sounds dreamy. What are my dreams? Am I dreaming right now? Find yourself in a stylish new Toyota hybrid today. Toyota. Let's go places. What places? Where are we going?
Hey Golden Bears fans, you don't have to put on pads to tackle hard project work. Just visit one of Herc Rental's 24 North California locations. With nearly 60 years of equipment rental expertise, Herc Rental serves a vast array of customer markets. Whether you're building, heating, cooling, powering, pumping, digging, flooring, or trucking, you can bet every single drive ends in a score. Visit us today at hercrentals.com.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810 The Spread.
Back at California Memorial Stadium, it's the Bears 21, Miami 10, as we're just about ready to start the second half of play here tonight in Berkeley. Cal will get the ball to start the second half. Noah Williams deep to receive for the Bears. And the kickoff from left to right, end over end, high over the head of Williams, but he'll back up into the end zone to receive it, take it out from the 1-yard line out to the right side, and he speeds to the 18-yard line where he is dropped to start things off here in the second half.
Well, with that, it's time for our bold play of the first half, sponsored by Pete's Coffee. Born here in Berkeley and committed to handcrafted, bolder, better, fresher coffee, a proud local partner of California Golden Bears. And it doesn't get any more bold than a fourth and the length of a football, and the Bears go for it.
And Ott in the backfield. Mendoza takes the snap, fakes, he rolls to his right, he throws to Jaden Ott, first down at the 40, stays inbound to the 50, now to the 45, 40, sprinting free down the near sideline, Jaden Ott is going to go! Touchdown, California!
And that was fourth and so short from their own territory. Huge play for the Bears to get the bolder play, or the bold play of the half. It doesn't get any bolder than that.
All right, first play of the second half is an incompletion from Fernando Mendoza. 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Bears with a 21-10 lead coming out of the timeout or the halftime break. And Mendoza out of the shotgun with Ott to his left side. He's got 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ball set far hash. Stacking the box, Miami. Mendoza watches a 3-man rush, throws to the right side. Maven Anderson makes a catch at the 25-yard line, spins down to the turf. It's a 5-yard gain, and it's 3rd and 5.
Good pitch and catch, good choice, back to the boundary, got a little bit of space. Remember, you only have to get enough to stay ahead of the chains. That time, they get something that gives them a 3rd and 5, which is a very gettable 3rd down.
Bears tonight, 1 of 4 on converting 3rd downs. Ott to the right side of Mendoza. Doubled up receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. 3rd down and 5. They'll motion. And now it is Mendoza to throw, facing a 3-man rush. Rolls to his left. He's hit. Tries to break free of it. Stumbles and finally falls back near the 15-yard line. And the sack from Miami from Simeon Barrow.
And we talked about it. You have to protect up front. When you allow these guys to pin their ears back, they're very good. Barrow, a transfer from Michigan State, a 5th-year senior, and just found a way to get in off the edge, split a double team, and get a hold of the quarterback.
Yeah, Barrow is in the top 25 at Michigan State in career sacks, now doing it as a member of the Hurricanes. Here's the punt from Lachlan Wilson, who stands right at the 2-yard line waiting for this snap. Punt is away. Line drive kick wobbling over the head of the return man. Checks up at the 25-yard line, rolls an extra yard to the 24, and that's where it will stop as some pushing and shoving. There's special teams will pick it up at the 24. Nice punt from Lachlan Wilson, and it will be Cam Ward coming out for the first series of the second half, 21-10 Cal. Bears seeing Miami go for 190 yards overall in the first half. 109 passing, 81 rushing. And now Ward standing with an empty backfield. 3 to the left and 2 to the right. Ball set near hash, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Moving left to right, Ward surveying the defense, claps the hands, takes the shotgun snap, 4-man rush, steps up into the pocket, flushed out to his right, on the run. He's pursued, throws off balance late over the middle, intercepted at the 40-yard line! And it's Noel Williams taking it back to the right, to the 10, to the 5. He's out of bounds. No, he's in. Touchdown, California. Berkeley is a Noel fly zone.
I love it. Exactly what we talked about with Cam Ward. Move him in the pocket, but force him to make bad decisions. As a quarterback, the Bible is you never throw back across the middle late, especially not back across your body. That time, Cam Ward threw back entirely across the field and missed it. And you get in trouble almost every time you do that. Cam Ward is prone to do it when you pressure him trying to make something happen. Noel Williams just adding to his total of interceptions this year.
That's 5.
That's huge.
5 from Noel Williams. And this one goes for 6. A 40-yard pick 6 from Noel.
And that was a gift.
It was. I mean, you said it. Late and over the middle. It never pays off.
Never. I mean, it does for Cam Ward. He's had several opportunities where it did pay off, but it will also come back and bite you. And that time, the Bears taking advantage of it on defense.
So with that, the defense puts up a touchdown. It's 28-10. And Cal adds on to their lead, 13:07 to play.
Well, you had asked me about the bye week in the beginning of this game. And some teams, during the bye week, they get rusty. Some teams improve where they're missing out. The Bears have improved on defense, they've improved on offense, and they're taking advantage of their opportunities in this game, which is something we haven't seen them do every time in games prior.
It is just a team that has looked so determined all night long, whether it be on the defensive side of the ball, on the offensive side of the ball. They have come out in full force with a sellout crowd here tonight in Berkeley. Coe will kick back off from right to left. And end-over-end kick will sail out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. I said that sellout crowd. Officially, the crowd announced is 52,428. It's the first non-big game sellout since 2013 against Ohio State.
Yeah, it's a big game, obviously. It's a big environment here in Berkeley, and you can just feel the energy in the stadium. I'm betting that the neighbors in the hills love it.
They're loving it tonight. Tightwad Hill is packed in the darkness. You add on the additional up there, and this crowd has been just outstanding all night long.
Really good. And they've been going since, 3 a.m. when they got in line for game day, and some were in line at midnight.
They've pulled an all-nighter and then some. 28-10, Cal with the lead. Ward turns and hands off to Fletcher off the left side. Not much there for him. He's dropped after a gain of 1, maybe 2, and Teddy Buchanan making the stop. I think Miami's in a position now where they're just saying, what can we do to get this thing going the right direction? This is a team that averages close to 50 points per game.
And they're all about huge explosive plays.
5 receivers set for Ward. Blitz coming. He'll throw the screen pass to the left side. They'll get a good block, weaving his way to the 30, now the 35-40, and a good speed out to the 50-yard line before he's played out of bounds. Jacoby George showing the foot speed there, and there is one of those explosive plays to the California 48-yard line.
I talked about how twitchy he was. You get him the ball in space, and he is fast. And you can see it on that play. When you take that receiver screen, you come down the line, and then you try to get back to the outside. He executed perfectly that time, getting behind the wall and then getting back to space.
Cam Ward now. Shotgun formation, 12 minutes to play, third quarter. Bears with 4 down linemen here. Shotgun snap, sweeping handoff, right side. Fletcher tries to get to the edge, cuts back to his left and turns it up the near side hash mark to the 44-yard line. Kiana Ina making the hit, but it's a 5-yard gain for Fletcher.
But a really nice job by Miles Williams coming up in his support position. As a safety, he had contain. And so what he did is he tackled the outside hip. He went to the outside hip, turned it back in where all your teammates are. That is textbook on how you execute contain from that secondary overhang position.
Chris Johnson subs in as a running back here now. 2 in the backfield, flanked to the left and the right of Ward. 3 receivers as they'll clear out Johnson now to the left side. They'll throw to him on that screen pass. Makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Speeds up forward, and Craig Woodson one-on-one is not allowing any further yardage. Stops him, maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
And remember, we talked about Chris Johnson before the game as well. World-class speed. Fast, twitchy. They like to get him the ball in space. Craig Woodson said, not against me, not here. And he made a fantastic tackle in the open field. Those are the tackles you have to have.
A twitchy tackler?
Twitchy tackling.
3rd and 5 from the 43-yard line. Fletcher to the right side of Ward. George in motion right to left, 4-man rush. Now a late blitz coming up the middle. Uluwabe gets to Ward. He throws as he's backpedaling and falling over. It's incomplete, but it didn't get to the line of scrimmage. That's
another
the question.
Great question. Because we've had several that didn't tonight.
No flag down. And how about the 4th punt of the night coming here from Miami? At some point, though, you have to wonder if there's going to be an attempt of a fake at this point from this team. They've got to try and flip serve here.
Yeah, and then Cal's in punt safe. You saw the coaches say, no, punt safe, so be smart.
They do get this punt away, end over end, angling its way toward the goal line, bounces at the 1, and then hops into the end zone for a touchback.
Bears defense, fantastic on that drive.
To silence them after a pick 6, pretty good. 21-10, Cal with the lead, 10:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
So, after you lift weights, your body keeps burning calories for hours post-workout.
Oh, like a BMO Savings Builder account.
What?
With BMO, I can get a reward every month I save.
So, you're getting an extra reward for the work you've already done?
Exactly. Plus, BMO gave me a cash bonus when I opened a checking account.
That's a flex.
This is a flex. Check out these pythons.
Pump up your savings with BMO. Conditions apply. Learn more at BMO.com/kickstart. Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
BMO.
Cal Bears football all season long on the California Golden Bears Sports Network from Learfield.
Nobody.
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 Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
The Fourth Floor Tap Room and Grill is all about community. We're proud sponsors of Cal Athletics, many local youth teams, and swim clubs. Let us host a fundraiser for your organization.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810 The Spread.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. Kevin Dannon with you on the sidelines here in the third quarter. Cal up 18 on the U, and this Cal defense has been historically good for them. They haven't allowed more than 14 points in each of the first 4 games, and that could still stand, though that would be highly unlikely, a tall task with this Miami offense. But that's the first time that's happened since 1979 when Cal went 7-5 and lost to the Garden State Bowl to Temple. DC Peter Sermon said that while they've adapted a bit to what they're calling scheme-wise defensively, gave a ton of credit to the players on the roster, how hard they're playing and how well they're understanding the scheme. Of course, Sermon also said this was by far going to be the biggest test of the season, but thus far, as David Larry might say, this defense has been pretty good.
Love it. Yeah, it is firing on all cylinders right now. And everything that we talked about the Bears needing to do to win this game, they've executed so far. Generating a turnover, scoring some explosive plays, and trying to limit those third down conversions from Miami, who are 4 of 10 now and have been forced to punt several times here tonight already, 4 of them to be exact. Here's Mendoza out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 coming up from the 20-yard line. He rolls to his right. Look out, a man coming in. He hits him. He stays with it, and he'll throw. Loose ball picked up by Deiches. I think that might have been a live ball, but they're going to whistle it dead.
If it was a live ball, there was a chance that was actually going to gain some yardage.
Yeah.
Now, not the best of decisions. Sometimes you got to eat it. If you can get it off clean to start, that's fine. And Fernando trying to make a play, but you got to be careful at that point, because if that is a lateral, that can be real trouble and a game changer.
Ruled as a incompletion.
They're going to replay.
Yeah, I think they're going to review this.
Pass is under further review.
Well, and the problem is, if they blew it dead as a repass, Corey Deiches picked it up, and he had a chance to actually get some yards. So if they're going to rule it dead where they blew it dead, literally Corey Deiches could have turned that into a lot of yards.
Well, now help me out here, though, because this is an instance that you don't see that often. Can he pick that up for positive yards?
If it's a lateral, yeah. It's a fumble.
If it's a fumble?
Yeah, it's a fumble.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, our official reviews are brought to you by Habas Law. Again, Nate Black, the referee tonight, with 10:11 to go. That's either incompletion and a second down, or a fumble recovered by Deiches.
Now, he did get hit as he threw, but that ball looks like it went back.
Yeah, it did.
But Deiches picked that up on a perfect hop, and he could have turned that upfield and gotten several yards out of it.
At least 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I don't know where the frame doesn't show the nearest Miami player, but you're right. I mean, even Deitchus saw he looked upfield before he picked the ball up.
Yeah, he knew that there was positive yards in it.
But again, to your point here, did they whistle it dead, which sometimes they will do with a quarterback getting hit like that.
I wonder if, so the ball's going back for sure. From where he releases it on the 12-ish to 12 and a half. And it lands.
It's because he gets hit, too, that it
on the 11 and a half.
Yeah, it definitely is not a forward pass. Well, with the Bears leading 28-10, this is something that's going to be an odd call either way.
Yes.
I'm a long look at this review now.
From tailgate parties to weddings, Hensley Event Resources offers all party rentals and tenting needs. Proud partner of Cal Athletics.
Bears, who have had several explosive plays tonight, none bigger than the 66-yard touchdown on a 4th and inches near midfield from the Bears. Had a pick 6 already in this third quarter. Now the headsets are coming off from Nate Black.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah. Otherwise, what do they do?
Yeah.
Mendoza's got a look of disgust on his face. They're showing him on the sideline right now. But Fernando today, all he's done is gone 9 of 15 for 209 and 2 touchdowns.
Pretty good. Pretty good day against a pretty aggressive and assertive Miami defense.
Mendoza now on 2nd down and 10. Deitchus in motion right to left. They'll turn, they'll hand off. And in the backfield, Javian Thomas is slung down and thrown for a loss of 5. Barrow got in there quickly, and no chance for Thomas.
So you have to block Barrow. He split the double team on the last series. This time, once again, he's wreaking havoc, getting penetration in the run game. You have to find a way to get him blocked.
Josiah Martin comes in, lines up slot right. They're showing blitz off the left side. Here is Deitchus in motion. Backpedaling is Mendoza. Throws to the flat on the near side to the 20. Cut back to the right side, 30, 35, 40. And Javian turns on the Jets at the 50. Now to the 40. And he tumbles inside the 30-yard line. The Jet turned on the afterburners. And another big play for the Bears down to the 29-yard line of the Hurricanes.
Not just a great run, but thoughtful cuts to set himself up in space. Brought his own block with him, and then you saw that speed and acceleration right beyond that entire Miami defense.
And just a simple screen, but when you have a guy that can move like that, he makes a lot miss, and it turns into a big play. 56 yards for the Bears. Now they'll fake the handoff. Rolling is Mendoza. Throws the crosser. There's Endries at the 20. Makes a cut to the outside and is hit near the 10-yard line. Stays inbound and is marked at the 9.
So they've been going to the well with that little naked fake inside boot to the flat, and Miami were all over it last time. Their entire defense was all over it. This time they do the same thing. They roll right, but they throw it back across the grain. Well-planned, well-called play.
The Bears are now in the Toyota Red Zone, brought to you by your Northern California Toyota dealers. It's Rodgers at the quarterback position now. He fakes, runs to his left, gets a block ahead. Rodgers to the goal line, and he dives in. Touchdown, California. Chandler Rodgers gets the call and scores from 9 yards out. And the Bears out onto their lead with 8:06 to go in the third quarter. Wow. 34-10.
Wow. What a fantastic drive. And think about it. It was 3rd and dire, right? Down in the Bears territory. And they throw the little swing screen to the Jet. Sets all this up and then carry momentum with them. And this stadium hasn't quieted down one bit.
The Bears haven't given them a reason to quiet down. It has been just electrifying. Here's the extra point from right to left. It is good from Coe. And the Bears make it a 35-10 lead over the 8th-ranked Miami Hurricanes. 8:06 to go in the third quarter. A break in the action from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
So, after you lift weights, your body keeps burning calories for hours post-workout.
Oh, like a BMO Savings Builder account.
What?
With BMO, I can get a reward every month I save.
So, you're getting an extra reward for the work you've already done?
Exactly. Plus, BMO gave me a cash bonus when I opened a checking account.
That's a flex.
This is a flex. Check out these pythons.
Pump up your savings with BMO. Conditions apply. Learn more at BMO.com/kickstart. Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
BMO. Cal plays here all season long. This is Cal football from Learfield.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of PIZZA? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
The Fourth Bore is the place to be all weekend long, with live music on the patio every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Come enjoy your favorite local bands, along with Russian River Brewery's Pliny the Elder, or any of our ice-cold 28 craft beers on draft.
Nobody.
Nobody beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810 The Spread.
35-10, California with the lead over the 8th-ranked Miami Hurricanes here tonight in Berkeley.
Boy, that last drive, 5 plays, 80 yards. And Mendoza to Javian Thomas, the biggest amongst them on third down, that little swing screen all the way down to the Miami 29, making it 35-10. Chandler Rogers caps it off with a 9-yard TD rush. Scoring drive summary brought to you by the Northern California Toyota dealers. Visit your local Toyota dealer for a score of your own today.
Explosive plays, 6 of them. 4 going for more than 50 yards tonight for the Bears, and they've been all in the air. And if we were to give you the time of possession difference right now, it would kind of be laughable to think where this game is. 24-47 for Miami, 12-07 for the Bears, but it's the Bears up 35-10.
Well, exactly what Coach Wilcox was telling us during the week, in that they want to force Miami to have to work for every first down, to work to move the ball down the field, and then to keep them out of the go zone, right? Don't let them pass the 50, and they've done an excellent job of doing that on defense here today.
All right, so the kickoff after the touchdown for California coming from Coe. 8:06 to go. Still a long way in this game here in the third quarter. Coe kicking off from right to left. Johnson, the deep back, backpedaling into the end zone. We'll watch it go over his head and sail out of the back of the end zone for another touchback.
What a weapon there. Still, keeping teams from being able to return a kickoff is huge.
Cam Ward comes out, 135 yards passing tonight. This was the best passing offense in the country coming into this game. They average 392 in the air through their first 5 games. But tonight the Bears, holding them for the moment to 135, also have a pick 6 in the process. And now 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Martinez back into the game to the left side of Ward. 2 receivers either side, 3 down linemen for the Bears. They rush the 3, Ward to throw, near side, quick out, completion at the 30-yard line, stiff arm from the tight end Arroyo. Arroyo has some words after that contact, but it's a gain of about 7, maybe 8 yards on the first down play.
And Harris wants the illegal hands to the face, because when he straight-armed him, he got the face mask in there too.
2nd down and 2. Ward surveying here. Bears showing outside pressure. Here comes motion from George right to left. They'll hand off to the sweep handoff to Martinez. Gets to the corner, turns it upfield. Outside numbers, has a first down, gain of 5 to the 38-yard line. Teddy Buchanan making the hit and the stop. The ground game, 87 yards, make it 92 after that run from Miami. Ward to throw now, backpedaling, looks, steps up, rolls to his right. He's pressured, flushed, throws late down the near sideline, and a catch is made, but incomplete, out of bounds.
Past the white stripe. And so that is a good example of the Bears getting him off platform. He actually had the dig. He had come back in his progression to the backside dig, which we saw him hit on the first drive of the game. But rather than being able to throw that, the Bears flushed him out and kept him from throwing the completion downfield. Once you flush him, if you keep things covered up on the sidelines, you force that incompletion. You force the extra down. So a great job of moving Cam Ward off his spot without letting him gain yards on the ground.
They've been able to do that frequently tonight. 2nd down and 10 from the 38-yard line. 7:04 to go in the third quarter. Bears leading 35-10. Shotgun snap. Hand off again to Martinez. Bounces his way. Waits for a hole to open up along the left side. And he follows the block for a gain of about 5 yards to the 43-yard line. Swally McKenzie stopping him there, filling that gap, and it's 3rd down and 5 from the 43. They'll get on the ball quickly here. Ward sends out 2 receivers right, 2 played into the boundary, and now Ward dropping back to throw, has some time over the middle, slings it, and it's a first down to George, who slips the first contact, gets by Miles Williams, has a first down to the 42-yard line of California. Craig Woodson reels him in.
But even at that, Cam Ward, who never gets flustered, never gets shaken, looked hurried in the pocket, trying to find it, feeling uncomfortable. Cal's defense has done that to him here tonight.
1st and 10 now from the 42-yard line. Single tight end, played off the left. Ward spins around as he takes the snap. Now he rolls deep to his left side, backpedaling, checks it down, incomplete and dropped. I mean, a flat-out whiff from Damian Martinez at the 40-yard line.
I'm actually going to put that on Cam Ward because that was behind Damian Martinez. He had him the whole time, but he kept his eyes downfield, trying to be too cool, trying to find something downfield and come back down to his guy late, and when he did, he missed him in the flat. He threw the ball behind him.
Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 42. Bear defense has held Miami to 255 in total and 10 points on the board. Restrepo jogging left. Here's Ward, looks to his left. Now he's flushed again, in some trouble, throws on the run, and it's deflected, nearly intercepted by Craig Woodson at the 35, but it falls incomplete. And Ward again on the move, forced to try and fight that one into a tight window. There is a flag on the far side of the field here.
Illegal lineman downfield. So I think you just take the down.
Yeah, they're asking Coach Wilcox what he wants to do here.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense, number 73. That penalty's decline. Result of the play. 3rd down.
You definitely just take the down because that's 2 big downs, right?
Crowd rising to their feet again, all 52,000 of them. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Ward with a 3rd and 10 from the 42. Bears stack the box here. Ward claps the hands, shotgun snap, drops to throw, pressured again, rolls right, throws late, near sideline, making the catch at the 36-yard line. He gets Sam Brown. It's not going to be enough for a first down, but it makes it 4th and 3 coming up from the 35.
And again, in that go zone where it might be a little bit too much for a field goal right at the edge of it, but you definitely can't punt because you know you're not going to make up that much ground.
I think Miami's feeling like we're down 25. We need touchdowns right now. So Ward breaks the huddle, sends 2 to either side. Martinez in the backfield, 4th and 3 from the 35. Here comes the house blitz. Ward throws to the left, and it's caught at the 30-yard line And that was not an easy play for Isaiah Horton, who had a defender draped all over him, but he makes the grab at the 30 and moves the sticks.
And you can't cover that much tighter than Noah Williams did on that play. He was literally inside the grasp of the ball, but just couldn't quite leverage it out.
Now under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. The fourth down conversion keeps this drive alive. They've gone 9 plays, 45 yards so far in this series.
Making him earn it on every play.
Ward has some time, steps up into the pocket, throws near sideline, and making a two-handed catch is Brown. Stays in bounds, tumbles inside the 10, rolling inside the 5, and has a first and goal at the 4-yard line. Marcus Harris made the final stop there. And Miami now first and goal from the 4.
So stretch the ball down the field. When you have first down, you can stretch guys down the field. That time they did that.
Now there'll be a timeout here.
Yeah, Ryan Yates pulled off on that. And I thought it was because he stepped out of bounds. And I think they're trying to give the officials an opportunity to look at it here, right? The replay, because I thought that the receiver had stepped out of bounds, and Ryan Yates stopped. He was looking right at his foot, and I kind of raised my hands like, why is he pulling off? But he pulled off because he didn't want it to be a personal foul. Clearly out of bounds.
Yeah.
Right foot is clearly on the line. Is that
the 15?
Yeah. Maybe the 14. Well, the Berkeley Group Property Management Company is proud to offer student housing just steps away from campus. Experience modern, fully furnished, convenient living in the heart of Berkeley. TBG is proud to be a partner of Cal Athletics and supporting our student athletes.
The runner stepped out of bounds at the 14-yard line. First down, Miami.
Find your perfect home today at tbgpm.com.
All right, so it was the 14-yard line. Still is a first down. But instead of first and goal, it's first and 10 from the 14.
Yeah, I was confused. I'm like, why is Yates pulling off on that tackle? But he was right there on it. He could see that the receiver had stepped out of bounds.
There we go. First and 10 from the 14. Ward takes the shotgun snap, waist high, looks to his right, now looks to his left. He tucks it and runs, and he throws late and over the middle. He completes, fighting for the goal line, but not enough. That was a dangerous pass in a tight window again. And it was Martinez making the catch, falling over. Ward was flirting with throwing that ball past the line of scrimmage, too.
Close. Tell you what, Cal's defense is not giving an inch. They're making Miami earn every single play. Craig Woodson with a huge hit that time. Miles Williams coming up. I mean, just making them earn it.
3:13 to go, and it's first and goal from the 1-yard line for the Hurricanes. Power I formation here this time. Ward turns, hands off Martinez, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And even that gets to be a scrum.
Well, it's an impressive drive for the Hurricanes, and they needed a touchdown drive. 12 plays, 75 yards in just over 5 minutes for Miami's offense to make it 35-16 here with 3:02 to go in the third quarter. And how about this? Those are the first points allowed in the third quarter this year from the Cal defense.
This year.
It was a goose egg.
Game 5.
How about that?
That's an impressive stat.
Now they're going to line up for a 2-point conversion here. Empty backfield. Ward with 3 right, 2 left. 2-point try. Looks to his left, throws the fade, and he's got Restrepo, his top target, for the 2-point conversion.
What you call a pick route.
Sure was.
Notice how when the Bears do it, it's a rub, but when Miami does it, it's a pick. You're not allowed to get in the way of a defensive player, and the defensive players are supposed to get at levels, but that time Miami bring the outside receiver to pick the defensive back for Cal.
So it makes it 35-18 now with 3:02 to go in the third quarter. Cal with the lead over number 8 Miami. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Hey Golden Bears fans, you don't have to put on pads to tackle hard project work. Just visit one of Herc Rental's 24 North California locations. With nearly 60 years of equipment rental expertise, Herc Rental serves a vast array of customer markets. Whether you're building, heating, cooling, powering, pumping, digging, flooring, or trucking, you can bet every single drive ends in a score. Visit us today at hercrentals.com. Brewed in Berkeley since 2004, Trumer Pils has brought Golden Bear fans a true German-style Pilsner the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Fresh. We brew slowly over 6 weeks, giving our beer time to age. This creates the natural champagne-like carbonation and crispness we're known for. No other Pilsner can match the quality of Trumer Pils. So next time you tailgate, homegate, or just take in a view of the Golden Gate, grab an ice-cold Trumer Pils. The perfect Pils calls Berkeley home. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey Golden Bear fans, the 2024 football season is here and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cal football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the California Golden Bears. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810 The Spread.
Welcome back to a boisterous Memorial Stadium. Kevin Dana with you on the sidelines as Cal leads number 8 Miami by 17 late in the third quarter. And Miami native Fernando Mendoza spent his last 3 years of high school at Columbus, where he won a state title as a sophomore and a tri-county title as a junior. And Fernando told the media this week they would have won another state title that year, his junior year, if it wasn't for COVID. Now, Fernando likened Columbus to a St. John Bosco, and for Bay Area people, maybe Sarah would apply, an all-boys school that is great in football. Their basketball program's so good that the NBA streams some of their games on the app. I know because I broadcast some of those games, shameless plug, but Miami has 3 Columbus players on their roster: offensive lineman Luis Cristobal Jr. and Ryan Rodriguez, and D lineman Dalen Russell. Now, he played at Columbus with Rodriguez and Russell, and Fernando said that Rodriguez was a big vocal leader on that state title team, and Dalen Russell actually played a lot with Fernando's little brother Alberto, those two winning 2 state championships together at Columbus. And Fernando said he was looking forward to catching up with the Columbus boys and the Miami area guys. 13 canes in all are from Miami after the game.
Harmless plug or selfless plug, is that what he said?
Selfless plug, yes.
Well, I'm gonna say it. Kevin Dana is an elite basketball play-by-play man. So the fact that he's calling some of those games means that it's high level at that high school.
How does he get all the stats and research into basketball? It happens so fast.
I don't know. He gets it done.
He does.
All right, it's Cal now getting the football back with 3:02 to go in the third quarter. 35-18 after a 12-play, 75-yard drive in 5 minutes and 4 seconds from the Hurricanes. Here's the kickoff now. High end over end, good hang time. Williams at the 3-yard line will catch it, bring it upfield, cut back to his right, turns it to the right side, nearly busted the tackle at the 25-yard line. And boy, he had some space if he could do it, but he's brought down at the 25.
Boy, that was close. He was one shoestring away from breaking it.
So here comes the Cal offense again. 35-18. Got to keep the pedal to the metal on this drive. Mendoza leading the offense back onto the field with Deinches, Ott, Hunter, and Brady along with him. Fernando tonight, 11 of 17, 285 in the air and 2 touchdowns. Ott in the backfield. Deinches in motion. Turn. They fake the handoff to Ott. Now it's an end around reverse. Out to Brady. Brady to the 35 to the 40. Makes a cut and gets out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
I love it. Merciless. Come back. And see, the problem is when teams get ahead in games like this, oftentimes they'll take their foot off the brake and they'll get a little bit nervous and they'll start to hesitate. But instead, if you keep that demeanor where you go for the throat, where you're going for the finish, it keeps your offense firing on all cylinders. So I love the reverse coming out on that play call to be aggressive.
The heck with it. Go for more yards. Pistol formation now for Mendoza. Tron in motion, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, pressured, avoids contact, steps up, runs to the right side to the 50, now to the 45-40. Mendoza cuts to back to the left side of the 35 and then gets hit hard at the 33. Yeah, please go down.
He finds a way to get hit hard oftentimes when he stays up for a long time. Great job of turning a negative into a big-time positive play by Fernando that time.
He put a defender on skates there for a second.
It was great. I love it.
Mendoza now sends 3 receivers right with Ott in the backfield. Ott has 2 touchdowns tonight. Mendoza calling for Deitch's motion right to left. Hand off to Jaden. Jaden gets a block, tries to get around the edge and can't find it. He's strung out for a loss of 1 back to the 34. Francisco Maliona, who led Miami in tackles last year, the inside linebacker making the stop. Chandler Rogers coming back in for Mendoza. I wonder if he maybe got a little banged up on that last play.
No, this is some kind of planned swap out.
Mason Starling split right. Rogers with Ott to his left. Rogers motions Maven Anderson. Shotgun snap to Rogers. Rogers throws near sideline. Jaden has it at the 30-yard line, running to the sideline, out of bounds at the 22. And he gets to that first down marker to move the chains.
You get teams looking for that quarterback draw. Eyes are inside. You lose eye discipline. That time as he starts to threaten the line of scrimmage, now you can hit the swing back out of the backfield. Nice play design. And that's when you switch him out for Chandler Rogers for Fernando Mendoza. All of a sudden you get a different look from the defense trying to figure out what you're doing with the, quote, running quarterback.
Rogers, that running quarterback, stays in. Kadarius Callaway comes in at the running back position. Rogers, shotgun snap. Handoff, Callaway to the right side, absorbs some contact, falls forward to the 21. Just a yard game. Besant making the hit. The outside linebacker in his junior season at 2nd down and 9 from the 21. And the clock will wind to 0 here in the 3rd quarter. The Bears driving, trying to add on to their 35-18 lead here at home against the 8th-ranked Miami Hurricanes. We'll step aside. 4th quarter coming up when we return from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Okay, the 2025 Toyota Camry is fully redesigned. I see you, Toyota. Sleek interior, electronic all-wheel drive. I should hit the mountains. I should call my girls. I should call my mom. Fold-down rear seats. This Camry's got tons of room. Could fit a snowboard in here. Should I try it again? The instructor was cute. Is he single? Is it complicated? 232 horsepower. Get lost in nature. Find myself in Joshua Tree. What if his name's Joshua? Find yourself in an all-new 2025 Toyota Camry today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. We offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
Hey, sports fans, have you heard about East Brother Beer Company in Richmond, California? East Brother Beer Company is all about classic, easy-drinking beers that'll make your taste buds cheer. They're not just another brewery, they're award-winning champions. Try East Brother Beer's Bow Pils, a clean, crisp, bohemian-style pilsner. And the Blonde Ale, a timeless classic that's your ultimate game day teammate. So grab your jersey, settle in, and crack open an East Brother Beer, the only choice for game day. Find a beer near you at eastbrotherbeer.com. Please drink responsibly.
The Fourth Bore and the Forge Handcrafted Pizza bring the party to you with their fully functional 1971 Ford Fire Truck mobile catering. With an imported Italian Valoriani oven, full char broiler, and 4 draft beer taps, the Forge Pizza Fire Truck can handle any occasion.
Nobody
beats Berkeley. They never have, and they never will.
For unbeatable deals on new and used Toyotas, there's only one place to go. Toyota of Berkeley. Visit nobodybeatsberkeley.com.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
Bears leading 35-18 as we start the 4th quarter of play here tonight in Berkeley. All right, let's head down to the sideline now. Kevin Dana standing by.
Hey, Justin, I know we don't talk much about recruiting, but I did want to highlight a hotshot class of 2042 kid, James Allegri. He's got football in his blood. He waited to be born until September 27th so Papa Bear could work a game in Tallahassee the week prior. He's a bye-week baby. He projects to be a 5-star outside linebacker or edge rusher, so clutch your pearls, David Reese. But congratulations, Justin, and may future college coaches and commit recruiting violations to lay on your son. Look, I think a 2042 Cybertruck from one of those over-eager boosters will look really nice in that Santa Cruz driveway.
Yeah, bye-week baby.
Bye-week baby. How do you pull that off?
Ask my wife.
Yes.
Because she's the real hero.
Fantastic job. Congratulations to you and Cassandra both. What a wonderful journey you're about to embark on.
Oh, my gosh. It has been amazing. And watching your wife go through something like that, I mean, it was greater than any athletic achievement I've ever witnessed. She was outstanding. It was incredible. We're more than thrilled. And bye-week baby pulled off.
And a great new...
Some people go to Tahoe during their bye week.
Right.
We just had a kid.
You guys have a kid.
Yeah.
Great new golden bear.
That's right. We got some onesies to go along with it today.
You did?
Marissa Leck in the Cal Athletics Department. She gave us the Allegri on the back with the onesies. Pretty good. All right, so fourth quarter starting here, and the crowd, who has been on their feet more often than not tonight, 52,000 plus a sellout, turning on their cell phone flashlights as we begin the fourth quarter of play here in Berkeley. Bears driving. They've gone 5 plays, 53 yards in just under 3 minutes on this current possession. They've used 2 different quarterbacks on this drive. They're going to stick with Chandler Rogers for the time being. Javian Thomas subs in. He's to the left side. And it's 2nd down and 9 with Deitches in motion right to left. Rogers, quarterback draw, runs up the middle and moves forward inside the 20. Drop down at the 19-yard line in between the hashes.
Chandler Jones on the quarterback keeper for the 19.
There, see the clock continue to wind here after that run. Kadarius Callaway comes back in. Thomas takes a seat for this play. 3rd down and 7 for the Bears from the 19-yard line. Bears tonight on 3rd down conversions. They're 2 of 6. Rogers with Callaway to his left. Motions Deitches again. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush. Rogers to throw toward the end zone. Twisting around. Grizel nearly had it, but it's broken up, incomplete. Tumbling to the turf with Darryl Porter stride for stride with him.
Missed opportunity there. You have a chance. It would have to be a perfect ball. But if you put that over the outside, over the top, or a little more on it so that Tron Grizel can get to it, then you get in the paint. Instead, the Bears end up going for a field goal here, which still makes it a 3-touchdown game rather than just 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
This will be a 37-yard try for Ryan Coe, who has struggled. He's 5 for 11 this season. Ball from left to right, kick on its way, and it is up, and it is good. Ryan Coe converts. Bears add on 38-18. California with the lead with 14-13 remaining in the fourth quarter of play here tonight in Berkeley. A break in the action from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
So, after you lift weights, your body keeps burning calories for hours post-workout.
Oh, like a BMO Savings Builder account. What? With BMO, I can get a reward every month I save.
So, you're getting an extra reward for the work you've already done?
Exactly. Plus, BMO gave me a cash bonus when I opened a checking account.
That's a flex.
This is a flex. Check out these pythons.
Pump up your savings with BMO. Conditions apply. Learn more at BMO.com/kickstart. Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
BMO. Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
It's game time!
Imagine a playing field where precision, strategy, and unwavering commitment lead to flawless execution. At Red Top Electric, our game plan is not just about wiring circuits, it's about creating lasting partnerships through large-scale commercial electric construction. Our all-American electrical contracting team has a playbook of innovative solutions that spark connections. Red Top Electric is powering what's next and fueling the roar of the Cal Bears.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Bears make it a 38-18 lead with 14:13 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, it was a 37-yard field goal from Ryan Coe. 8 plays, 55 yards, 3:43 taken off the clock.
That drive summary brought to you by your Northern California Toyota dealers. Feeling great starts with a great shave, and a great shave starts with Barbasol's thick and rich moisturizing lather. Start your day off right with Barbasol.
Bears started their day off right today with College Game Day. Some of the students, they were lining up at 10 o'clock last night.
Craziness.
To get into this today. I know a lot of the students over there, they're probably not working on much sleep. There was great moments throughout the day. There was a Cal student, Daniel. I didn't catch his last name, but he hit the $100,000. Villasenor. Yes. Daniel Villasenor.
And I love the fact that Pat McAfee kept pointing out that it is midterms. That's not a joke here.
No, it's not.
Like, midterms at Cal are no joke. I've done it. It's difficult. These guys are out here coming to the game, going to College Game Day, showing their support. Football's alive at Berkeley.
Coe, kickoff left to right, sends this one deep and out of the back of the end zone on a hop. Well, yeah, Villasenor hit the field goal. My favorite part about that was I think he kind of ambushed them because he was wearing checkered Vans, like the slip-on kinds,
yes,
and he still knocked it through. Missed the first. But not by much. It was good. It was a good-looking kick,
right,
at least.
And they were saying, oh, wait, maybe we got a ringer, right?
In trouble.
He had the length. But he's the first one to make it this year.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Good day all around Berkeley right now.
Crowd still engaged in the fourth quarter. Cam Ward in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to his left side, now looks to his right, goes through the progression, dumps it off to the right, and it's dropped incomplete. Fletcher was thinking about Teddy Buchanan, who was lining him up.
So, by the way, it is now 1:25 a.m. biological clock for the Miami Hurricanes. So you hope a team who has been very good in late game heroics, that their body clock being off does not help them in this game.
Bears leading it by 20. Cam Ward second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Motions Arroyo, the tight end, from left to right. Blitz coming, throws over the middle, and he's got his top target, Restrepo. Hits the brakes, cuts back to his right, and stopped at the 45-yard line of California by Craig Woodson. Another first down pickup. Restrepo with the speed and the adjustments for the first.
Restrepo's actually been kind of quiet tonight, though. He's the guy who leads the team in receptions. He's Cam Ward's go-to guy. I think that's only his third on the night.
Multiple flags come in as Ward launches a deep ball downfield toward the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Marcus Harris, the same thing again, over the back or from the backside, knocking it down.
Jacoby George was down there.
So I believe they called holding against Miami.
So that was not a free play.
No, it was not.
I think the way
what happened is the offensive lineman stepped back and pulled the guy down. When you pull him down, you're grabbing him. That's a hold.
Yep.
So good call by the officials. Good job picking that up.
That's just the third penalty by Miami in this game. Cal, by the way, has only committed 2 penalties so far. It makes it a 1st and 20 now from the 36. Ward will move Fletcher to his right side. 2 receivers to either. For Ward. Looking at the defense. 4-man front for the Bears. Ward with 4 seconds on the play clock. Here's the 4-man rush. Steps up into the pocket. Flushed again. Rolls to his right side. Giving some ground. Cuts back. Moves to his left this time. Tries to set his feet. He'll tuck it and run to the 35. Now to the 40. Cuts back inside and gets to the 50-yard line. And scrambles. Well done. Tunkara making the hit. But picks up a good amount of yardage. About 14 yards on the play.
Boy, and that's what Cam Ward gives you, right? He's not just a threat passing the ball, but he's also a dual threat when he can run the ball as well. And that time, the Bears got out of their rush lanes and overplayed him.
Ward now on 2nd down and 5 to Fletcher. Moves right, turns back left, wiggles his way forward to the Cal 46-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 2 after the 3-yard gain. Remember, this is a Miami offense. They averaged 65% conversion rate on 3rd downs. The Bears, maybe that's part of the story too tonight. 5 of 12 are the Hurricanes converting on 3rd downs.
Which is still a pretty good number.
It's a good number, but it's not
nearly
nearly
normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is 2-down territory anyway here, so 3rd and short. Just don't give up the big one.
Ward takes the snap, fakes the handoff, tosses right side to the tight end, and he's not going to have enough. Bottled up Riley Williams by a slew of blue jerseys at the 45-yard line, 4th and 1.
So sometimes you outthink yourself as a play caller. That time they fake the inside handoff and give a little swing to the flat.
Marcus Harris shaken up on that play. Kind of got hit awkward. He was down on a knee.
Yeah. He was the first one to the tackle.
So it'll be an injury timeout here. Tonight's game sponsor is Pacific Office Automation, a proud technology partner of the Cal Bears. Whether it's managed print services, IT services, or data security, Pacific Office Automation has your game plan. Pacific Office Automation, problem solved. We'll take a break. Here from California Memorial Stadium, 38-18. Cal with the lead. 4th down coming up for Miami when we return. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Whoa, even parked, you can hear the 2024 Toyota Tacoma's powerful engine. Ultra-responsive torque. I could pull a jet ski, dirt bikes, construction materials. Should I start flipping houses? Oh, wow. Is that the 2024 Land Cruiser? iForce Max hybrid powertrain, full-time 4-wheel drive. This Land Cruiser is legendary. Am I worthy? Where do I go? Where can't I go? How much vacation time do I have left? Oh! Find yourself in a capable, reliable new Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
Brewed in Berkeley since 2004, Trumer Pils has brought Golden Bear fans a true German-style Pilsner the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Fresh. We brew slowly over 6 weeks, giving our beer time to age. This creates the natural champagne-like carbonation and crispness we're known for. No other Pilsner can match the quality of Trumer Pils. So next time you tailgate, homegate, or just take in a view of the Golden Gate, grab an ice-cold Trumer Pils. The perfect Pils calls Berkeley home. Please enjoy responsibly.
So if that answers all your questions about your new cloud storage, would you like to hear about our voice over internet systems?
Sounds perfect.
Well done. Let's try it again. This time, ask about data security.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Would you enjoy working on a world-class team with the best training in the country? Then consider a career at Pacific Office Automation. Join our fast-growing team where we offer strong benefits and competitive compensation. Apply at pacificoffice.com/careers. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Bet on the spread for all your Cal Bears football action.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810, The Spread.
38-18, California with the lead. Justin Allegri along with the Hall of Famer Mike Pawlowski. Kevin Dana on the sidelines tonight. Mike Krupinchka, our producer and engineer. Spotter statistician Daniel Barrera and Cole LaPelt back at our flagship station. Our network coordinator here tonight. It's been an excellent showing for Cal, not only just on the football field today, but on campus and leading up to this game, and the Bears holding a 20-point advantage with 12:02 to go in the fourth quarter, and Miami faced with a 4th and 1 coming out of the timeout.
Huge downs. I was saying it earlier. Achievement takes audacity. Right? You have to believe that you can get it done here. You have to believe that this is your game to win and take it to them. 4th and 1 is a gut check right here for this defense. Now, it's not going to be the end of the game if they give it up, but if they can get it, think about the momentum that swings.
This is the 3rd time that Miami will go for it on 4th down tonight. They're 1 for 2 so far. 4th and 1 from the 45-yard line. Loaded up the box. Now shifting from right to left is the Bear defense. Here's the handoff, and there's a flag comes in as they give it out to Fletcher. Fletcher, I don't know if he got enough yardage there anyway.
It's illegal motion. They started that receiver downhill, and I believe that was the tight end that we've been talking about all night long, Elijah Arroyo, but coming downhill before the snap. You can't do this. This isn't the CFL.
That's Canadian football, yeah.
You can't hit the line of scrimmage coming downhill.
And there's a long conference here with the officiating crew. Nate Black, the white hat for this game, is going to give the call here.
Illegal motion. Offense, number 8. Moving toward the line of scrimmage to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Well, that makes it a lot different now. It went from 4th and 1 to 4th and 6, and they still got to go for it.
Yeah, you have to at this point in the game, I think.
Crowd has been loud all night long, trying to rise to the occasion once more. Cam Ward with 3 receivers played into the boundary, and now Justin Wilcox wants a timeout.
So here's where the chess comes in. You see what they're going to give you. You call your defense accordingly. Now Miami's going to go back out and switch it out to something else.
11:50 to go. Bears with a 38-18 lead. How did we get here? Well, it's gutsy play calling in the first half from the Bears. Explosive plays all around. Mendoza with 2 touchdown passes. A touchdown on the ground from both Jaden Ott and Chandler Rogers. Got a goal from Coe. A pick 6 from Noel Williams, which, by the way, was his 5th interception of the season.
Crazy.
And that doesn't count as an offensive explosive play, but it's a 40-yard pick 6.
Pretty explosive play. And a turnover, right?
Yeah. And speaking of that, the Bears have been clean in that regard tonight. 4th and 6 now, with 11:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Ward, 3 receivers into the boundary. Restrepo in motion right to left. He'll stop slot left. Now Ward walks up. Calls out a new play, motions to the receivers on either side. Bears with 4 linemen in front. Ward, shotgun snap, drops to throw, looks near side, and it's Restrepo to make the catch, turns it upfield, and he's got enough for a 1st down. Needed 6, got 7 to the 43. And it's Lou Hearns making the hit.
Another one of those where you run interference by the outside receiver.
Ward now firing over the middle, reaching back, twisting around to make the catch at the 20-yard line. It's Elijah Lofton, the backup tight end. He's got it down to the 19-yard line. It's a 1st down. David Reese shaken up.
Defense, 11 players on the field to snap. That penalty is declined. Salted play, 1st down.
Yeah, there was a Bear defensive player trying to get off the field, and that's why Ward went so quickly to get the snap.
Miles Williams delivered a big hit at the end of that play, but I also believe he took the worst of it. Watch for Miami to go after him right now.
He's the safety off the left here. Ward, again Restrepo motioning. Shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, backpedaling, throws, and it's Restrepo making the catch, moving left to right at the 9-yard line. He's ridden out of bounds, and a late flag comes in.
Marcus Harris, who's trying to get the football out, but he ended up tackling out of bounds. There could have been another penalty, too, because Miami actually used the umpire as a pick on that play, and that's illegal.
I was going to say, the umpire, he took a tumble.
Yeah, well, it's illegal. You can't use him as a pick, yet Miami's receivers did it.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit out of bounds. Defense, number 5. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic, 1st down.
Yeah, that's you can't do that as a team. You cannot use the umpire for a pick, and Restrepo clearly rubbed his defender off on the official.
Well, and now it makes it 1st and goal after that catch and after the penalty at the 4-yard line. Miami trying to get everybody sorted now. I formation again. Lead blocker is Lofton. The fake of the handoff, the roll to the right for Ward. He's pressured, he's flushed, he throws off balance and over the back right corner of the end zone. Incomplete.
It's a smart play by a veteran quarterback, knowing that he had another down to come back and get it, so you don't eat that ball, you don't take the loss, you throw it away, and you come back on the next to survive the next down.
Second and goal from the 4. Ward. He's frustrated. He's barking out now at his wide receivers. 2 to either side. Takes the shotgun snap, looks to the right, throws, deflected high into the air and incomplete. Boy, they had the quick hitter if they wanted Williams. They tried to get it to him. Came off his right hand, popped maybe 5-6 feet in the air, but incomplete.
That was a fastball. Cam Ward threw that thing with some heat on it. And so that would have been tough to bring in from the far side, yet from the near side, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, what? That was 6-7 yards, and it was a heater.
Yeah, heater.
Fletcher to the right side of Ward. 3 receivers left. Third and goal from the 4. Here's Ward to throw, and a catch is made. High points in the ball, lunging into the end zone. And is that ball down or not? That's the question now.
I think they're going to get pass interference here with another pick route.
It was dropped after the catch was made.
And if he crossed the end zone, but you have to complete the catch in college football too, right? So
the result of the play was a touchdown, however, pass interference.
Yes.
Offense, number 11. 15-yard penalty.
You can't pick. Remember, when Miami does it, it's a pick.
The result of the play was not a touchdown.
Was not a touchdown. The result of the play was a pass interference.
Yeah.
Cal's defense, once again, making them earn every single yard.
Mike, you've been calling that all night. It seems like they're doing it almost every series.
They're doing it a lot. They're finding a way to use picks because Cal's playing man. So once you get a team in man coverage, now you got to find a way to get guys free. And Cal's covering so well that the only way they've been able to get free is by running pick routes.
Third and goal from the 18. Ward, shotgun snap, 3-step drop, heaves it near side, and it's complete for a touchdown to Horton. Along the near hash, he slung it in there, and Horton makes the catch and is in for the score. It's 38-24, Cal with the lead, 10:28 to go.
Cam Ward with the big arm, so good at throwing those vertical seams. This time he's going against single coverage on the outside, just throws that glance post or skinny post and drives it in there.
Another impressive drive from the Miami offense. Now the extra point. Morgales will put it up from right to left, and it is good. So 11 plays, 75 yards, 3:45 taken off the clock for the Hurricanes, who are hanging around here. 38-25, Cal with the lead, 10:28 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside from California Memorial Stadium. You're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
Is that the sound of an ooey gooey cheesy crunchy slice of P-I-Z-Z-A? Obviously, but as good as that sounds, we think it can get even better. Oh yeah, that's the sound of a freshly opened fizz-filled Pepsi. The only thing that can take this flavor medley of crunchy dough, mouth-watering cheese, and savory sauce to the next level. How about another bite? Pepsi and pizza sound like a match made in heaven and taste even better. Pizza, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Get ready to join in on the excitement as we celebrate Cal football with the limited edition bottle of the Bay Area's own Gold Bar Whiskey. The limited edition wine barrel finished whiskeys feature Cal's iconic brand and pay tribute to the rich history of the athletics program. Wherever you are on game day, at home, at the bar, or at Cal Memorial Stadium, make sure to order Gold Bar Whiskey for a refreshing game day cocktail. You can find limited edition Cal whiskey bottles in local stores, online at goldbarwhiskey.com, or at the Gold Bar Whiskey Distillery located on Treasure Island.
This is the home of the Cal Bears.
The Bay's best bet on sports. The all-new 810 The Spread.
38-25. Cal with the lead. 10:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Miami back into pay dirt after an 11-play, 75-yard drive. 3:45 taken off the clock. Cam Ward getting the 18-yard touchdown pass to Isaiah Horton. And now, if you're Miami, do you kick it deep or do you try to get one onside here? It's kind of that fringe moment of the game, isn't it?
It is a fringe moment. I have to imagine Cal will be ready for the onside kick. But they already went for two, and if you start chasing points early, it means that you're willing to take chances.
They're bunched up now. Borregales is the kickoff man. He'll line up not necessarily traditionally here, with half of their special teams spread out, half bunched together, and he'll kick it deep. End over end. Jaden Ott, the return man, shuffling to his right, will watch it go over his head and into the end zone. Well, this is the drive here for Cal that could be a big dagger. With 10:28 to go, 38-25. Fernando Mendoza coming back onto the field.
And Miami just scored, so they believe, right? They believe they can get back into it. They just did it last week versus Virginia Tech. But if you can score here, you can potentially take their heart. Just by saying, look how much harder it is, and we just drove the length of the field and took some time off the clock.
Mendoza out of the shotgun. Here's Endries in motion. Shotgun snap. Mendoza looked to his right, throws that direction for Jaden Ott, who had it just off his fingertips, incomplete.
Well, it's a tough one. As a QB, you got to put it on him, but as a running back, too, you can't start leaning before you catch the ball, and I think you had a little bit of both. It was out in front by Fernando expecting that flat lane, and Jaden was leaning, looking to get upfield.
Pistol formation now. Deichus played right. Mikey Matthews and Isaiah Hunter, they're both sprinting over to the right side, try and get in position here. Deichus motions to his left now. Mendoza with 4 seconds on the play clock takes the shotgun snap, hand off to Jaden Ott, off to the left side, tries to get to the edge to the 25 and is driven back for a loss. That's Bassat who got there. And Jaden Ott nowhere to go after trying to get to that edge. It'll bring up 3rd and long now for the Cal offense. 3rd and 11 from the 24 with the clock winding under 10 minutes now.
Boy, this is a big down. If they can hold on to the football, if they can burn some clock, it takes a lot of the wind out of Miami's sails.
Cal just 2 of 7 converting on 3rd downs tonight. 4 receivers set, 3 to the right and 1 to the left. Javian Thomas back in the game to the right hip of Mendoza. Shotgun snap, Mendoza dropping to throw. Whistles will blow this play dead, though. That's a delay of game against the Bears. Cal tonight with just 48 yards rushing in this one. It doesn't help at all. That is now a 3rd and 16 here. 9:34 to go.
Oh. So that was the same snap timing as Cam Ward's snap timing earlier, by the way. I just watched the TV replay.
Mendoza, shotgun snap, 4-man rush, steps up, avoids some contact, hit from the second time. Flag comes in for a face mask, though, as Mendoza goes down.
I think that's going to be a face mask, the way they pulled across Mendoza's helmet. Yep.
Boy, and that feels like a big bailout right there.
Huge.
I mean, it is clearly a face mask. The Bears will move the chains via penalty. And they'll take it any way they can at this
100%.
point.
100%. Yeah, when you yank somebody by their helmet, that thing's not meant to be a handle.
That is the 6th penalty against the Hurricanes tonight for 75 yards. And maybe that gives a little sigh of relief and can set up the offense here. Mendoza with Thomas in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right, tight end played off the right side of the line. Deitchus motions again. Thomas the handoff up the middle, gets a small window there and hits it hard up to the 37-yard line. Noah makes the stop. It's about a 3-yard gain for Javian. And it's 2nd down and 7 for the Bears.
And now the Bears happy to burn some clock, take some plays, exactly what they're trying to do to Miami's offense, as long as they can continue to move the chains.
And the ground game is going to help them here, but the ground game has had such a tough go against this defensive front from Miami tonight, just 51 yards after that run. Thomas stays into the right side of Mendoza. 2 receivers right. Deitchus, the tight end, in motion from right to left again. Thomas the give to the left side. Bounces through and can't find the block in front of him. No gain. He's dropped by 3 white jerseys over there. More pushing and shoving post-whistle.
There is some post-play activities happening.
3rd down and 7. Bears have used explosive plays tonight to get this sellout crowd on their feet. 6 of them in the air, 2 of them on the ground. 3rd down and 7. Mendoza to throw, steps up, is hit again and brought down this time in the backfield.
Face mask.
And I thought so too, the way he jerked his head back, but no flag on the field this time.
It's tough when you know you can line up as a defensive lineman and just pin your ears back and rush. It makes it tough. There was no pocket time for Fernando. As soon as he hit that back foot, he tried to step up to evade it.
Is now wearing number 35.
But nowhere for him to go, just a looper. And that was clearly a face mask, by the way. It was Akeem Mesidor on the loop. Grabbed Mendoza by the face mask once again.
No call. And now another punt coming up. It is Richard and Restrepo deep to receive. This punt is away from Lachlan Wilson. High, end over end. Restrepo waving for the fair catch and will make it at the 31-yard line with 6:42 to go here in the 4th quarter. And Cam Ward will come back onto the field in a 38-25 California lead. Ward tonight, 26 of 40, 282 in the air. Has thrown a touchdown, but has also thrown a pick 6 in this one. Ward has Damian Martinez to his right. Restrepo jogging, lining up slot left. Bears with a 4-man front here. And they rush 4. Pump faking Ward, rolls to his right, throws over the middle, sliding catches made by Horton. A 1st down pickup of 13 to the 43.
Well, I don't know if that was a catch, and Miami's trying to get on the ball in a hurry to get the snap off so that it can't be replayed.
They are on the ball quickly. They do get the snap off, but there's going to be a whistle here to review this one.
I thought that ball was trapped.
Well, the way that Horton responded, he kind of...
snap, first charge timeout. Cal, it's 30 seconds.
Horton kind of looked up saying, oh, yeah, I got it. And Justin Wilcox says, well, I'll burn a timeout just to give us a chance maybe to see if they want to review this play.
Right, because that's a big play.
For Cal, it's their 2nd timeout used of the half, so they've got 1 left. Miami, all 3 of theirs remaining.
Big series of incomplete pass on 1st down puts them at 2nd and 10 behind the chains. This Bears defense has been good tonight at taking advantage with Miami behind the chains.
The Bears, who at one point had a 35-10 lead, in the third quarter. Watching Miami try to mount the comeback.
And Justin Wilcox just went over to talk to the officials saying, are you sure you don't want to take a look at that thing?
And that call from the booth has not come down to the field, so
no.
They will line up on the ball with a 1st and 10 from the 43. By the way, tonight, Cade Uluave, 14 tackles tonight.
Woo! That's a good night for a linebacker.
He's been in it all night. .6:22 to go. Ward to throw, looks to his left, steps up in the pocket, heaves a deep ball down the near side, and it's incomplete at the 20-yard line. Overshot Horton, who had separation on the sideline. Incomplete.
And I always teach young quarterbacks, never throw the uncatchable ball. Unless you're trying to throw the ball away, give your receiver a chance. And that time, he had his receiver on motion down the sideline and probably a window to put that ball into, because Noel Williams was looking into the backfield, but he threw it out of bounds. So had he put that on the mark, that's a house call.
That's a touchdown. 6:16 to go now, 2nd down and 10 from the 43 of the Hurricanes. Moving right to left, 38-25, Cal leading. Ward steps up quickly, throws right side, lunging and diving catch over at the 49. No, incomplete, dropped. Nearly hauled in, but it was Josiah Trader, a freshman wide receiver and a top prospect. Can't hang on to it. 3rd down and 10 from the 43.
And that would have been a big-time circus catch for a young receiver to make.
First time we've seen him on the field here tonight. Now a 4-receiver set for Ward. Bears showing blitz. Ward walks up to the line, calls out the play. 3rd and 10 now from the 43. Ward, 4-man rush, flag comes in. Ward steps up, weaves to his right, pitches it down low and over the middle of the field to Damian Martinez. Not going to be enough for a first down, but we'll see what the penalty is. That's at the 50-yard line, shy of the first down. It's going to go against Cal, though, this penalty.
What do they call defensive offsides?
I think so.
Offside. Defense, number 44, line up in the neutral zone.
Lined up in the neutral zone.
5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So
yeah, they take the penalty there because otherwise it would have been 4th down.
It would have been 4th and 1. Now it's 3rd and 5. At the Miami 48-yard line. Under 6 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Empty backfield for Ward. 3 left, 2 to the right. Ward, 3-step drop, waits in the pocket, heaves it over the middle, it deflected and nearly intercepted. Oh, Marcus Harris off the tip, couldn't hang on to it. Incomplete, 4th down.
I think that was Jair Smith. Again, the jersey's so close tonight.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Playing that nickel spot.
You're right, it was 6. Either way, it's 4th and 5 now.
4th and 5, huge down.
And now Miami jumps. Several flags come in.
You hear the noise from around the stadium? A live crew, a live audience, a live fan base here. This is the home field advantage. This is what you need to have in Berkeley working in your favor. Teams that win consistently have this at home. That's where momentum is.
Looking across the field, not a single student has left this game. 4th and 10. 5:43 to go in the 4th. 38-25 Cal. Ward takes the shotgun snap on 4th down, steps up, fires far side. Restrepo twisting around, makes the catch while airborne. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13 to the far side of the field, 44.
Boy, he just loves throwing that vertical seam route. Again, you put too many guys in one zone, and if you zone it off, you're in trouble. If you play man, then they break off the routes.
1st and 10 now from the 44-yard line. Ward backpedaling, now rushes the ball, tosses on a pitch out to Martinez. Spin move. Teddy Buchanan, though, right there to make the hit at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain to the 35.
That was such a strong tackle by Teddy Buchanan that time, because literally Martinez had the angle, but Buchanan just wrapped him up and then ripped him down.
Ward fakes the handoff, throws an off-balance throw toward the first down marker, falling over but making the catch is Horton, and it's a first down gain of 2. Cam Ward just stuck the foot in the ground there and threw it sidearm style to get the first down. So 4:35 now to go. Ward looking to his left, now to his right, sets his feet, throws to the far side. Coming back to receive this one is Horton, tiptoeing his way along the far sideline. He's in bounds, though, as the clock continues to wind. Another 9-yard gain. 4:20 left. Ward trying to get on the ball quickly here. 2 receivers to either side. Drops back to throw, has some time, flushed now, rolls to his left, tucks it and runs, gets a block to the 20, now to the 15, to the 10-5, touchdown Miami. And Cam Ward saw that there was nobody available, used his legs for the first time successfully tonight, and he's into the end zone for a 24-yard score, making it 38-31 with 4:04 to go.
And that's what he does. You have to defend him in coverage, so you have to put a man on a man in space. And then he moves around so well that if you don't rush him at the right levels, if you don't keep him hemmed in, he's going to find a lane and take it. And that time, found an easy lane to the end zone.
4:04 to go, and Miami still alive very much in this game. The extra point is up and good, making it 38-32. And the Bears will get the ball back here with 4:04 and 1 timeout to use. The Bears, who are on top 35-10 at one point in this second half. But the Hurricanes have come roaring back, scoring 3 touchdowns to just the 1 field goal from the Bears. And now Cal's offense is going to have to try and win this game for them.
You cannot just put it on the shoulders of the defense. The defense has been heroic this game. They've done a great job of hemming in a really good offense for the most part. An offense that scores 50 points a game, right? The Bears have done great on defense. Offensively, they need to step up to the plate right now. They need to move the ball. They need to get first downs. They need to chew clock. You have what's called a 4-minute drill that you practice so that you can chew clock at the end of the game. The Bears need to execute it right now.
Kickoff from Miami, a line drive kick, and that will head out of the end zone for another touchback. Well, the other part of this is you get into field goal range, and that would be enough for the Bears right now.
It would definitely be a bonus.
It doesn't need to be a touchdown, but it needs to be a good drive here from
and you need
Cal.
to chew some clock.
Miami,
now, don't get me wrong, I'd take a one-play score.
Would love that.
Yeah.
Love a nice 75-yard play right now. Miami with 14 explosive plays tonight. It was tied after 1 quarter. The Bears led at halftime. They've led throughout. Miami, though, making noise here late. Mendoza on a 1st and 10. Turns, hands off to Javian Thomas. Javian to the 30-yard line. Gets a block to the 35. Tumbles to the 40-yard line. And nearly busted it down the near side.
So close. Again, 1 shoestring away.
They'll mark him at the 44. You're right. If he just picks up that heel another inch, he's gone. The Bears will certainly take it, though. It is a 19-yard run from Javian Thomas, and it keeps the clock winding with 3:30 to go. 38-32, California on top. 2 receivers played to the right side. Here's the shotgun snap. It's again Thomas to the right edge. Tries to get a block, but runs into Deiches, and it's no gain. 2nd down and 10. Miami has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. We've got the 2-minute warning in addition to that. The Bears 2nd and 10 from the 44.
And happy to chew some clock here because every tick makes it harder for Miami to score. So the Bears got the counter game going late against Florida State, trying to run counter again here in this game to make some hay out of it.
2:44 to go. Mendoza in the shotgun with Thomas in the backfield. Deitches in motion right to left. Hand off to Thomas up the middle, burrowing his way forward. Keeps the pad level low, but just gets about 3 yards. Aguirre, the sophomore inside linebacker, hitting him 3rd down and 7 from the 47.
Miami has 3 timeouts left, but they're letting clock burn right now. And the Bears are going to let this run down to the 2-minute mark.
I mean, why not? Yeah, they're going to chew up as much clock as they can.
100%.
And this will bring it down to the 2-minute warning with a 38-32 California lead. The 2-minute warning is presented by Herc Rentals. Herc Rentals, we equip our customers and communities to build a brighter future. All right, 3rd and 7 coming up with the Bears leading 38-32 late in the 4th quarter. When we come back, you're listening to Cal Football, driven by your Northern California Toyota dealers from Learfield.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy. A cooler stocked with Bud Light. Here, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today's game is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Feeling great starts with a great shave, and a great shave starts with Barbasol's thick and rich moisturizing lather. Start your day off right with Barbasol. This is Cal Football from Learfield.
How's business?
Good. Are you up to speed with the new beneficial ownership reporting requirements?
Sort of. What's it about?
It's a new initiative to help fight crimes like money laundering, fraud, and drug trafficking. A lot of small businesses like ours just have to report some basic info to the federal government about the real people behind them.
Reporting your company's beneficial ownership information is quick, secure, and free, and it helps protect U.S. national security. Learn more at fincen.gov/BOI.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager, victim to fake pills bought from social media. This doesn't seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Many fake pills contain fentanyl, and an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. So listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
You're listening to 810 The Spread, the Bay Area's best bet on sports.
8:10 a.m. KGO San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
38-32, California with the lead. 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Bears on the ball, 3rd and 7 when we get back to action. The Forge Pizza mobile wood oven fire truck is serving signature pizzas at all home football games this season. Be sure to grab a slice while tailgating for the Golden Bears. For catering information, visit theforgepizza.com.
And BMO is proud to be the official bank of UC Berkeley. We're committed to helping our customers make real financial progress. To learn more, visit BMO.com.
38-32, Cal leading. 3rd and 7 coming up. Out of the break, the 2-minute warning. Cal was leading 35-10 in this game in the 3rd quarter. Miami, with their high-octane offense, has come roaring back in this game. The Bears, though, trying to keep this drive alive and keep it out of the hands of Cam Ward.
And, you know, you have specialty plays that you save for downs and distances just like this, where we're keeping this one in the bank just in case. And so this would be a good time to pull out one of the perfect plays for the Bears. We saw it on 4th down and short. Let's see what Mike Blesh has up his sleeve for this one.
Bears will break the huddle, bunch up 3 receivers, 2 tight ends. Thomas in the backfield, and a flag will come in. This is going to be a pre-snap penalty against California.
Unforced error. Miami has been stemming all night long, meaning moving. Now, if they barked out the cadence, and if that's what the officials are talking about, then that's unsportsmanlike. But if it's just Cal offsides, false start.
Yep. Offense number 10.
And that's an unforced error.
Penalty. It's 3rd down.
Went from 3rd and 7 now to 3rd and 12.
That is a much tougher get and a much bigger ask.
Cal has had a lot of big plays in this game, but they're going to need one of their biggest right now. Mendoza, staggered stance in the shotgun. Thomas to his right. Here's the shotgun snap. He drops to throw. He steps up. He runs to his right side, gets to the 45, and takes a booming shot at the 45-yard line, and he is down. Bissant hammered him on his right side, trying to run for extra yardage there. Violent collision. And he is still down on the turf.
That was. When it takes you off your feet like that.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
Oh, that is targeting.
100%
target,
right?
Targeting. That is crown of the helmet to his ear hole. That is very clearly targeting.
They haven't indicated that they're going to look at this play, but on the first replay, I mean, it is clear helmet to helmet.
Clearly target. He is ducking his head. He is launching, and it's helmet right to Fernando's ear hole.
Justin Wilcox is talking to the ref right now about
targeting.
that very thing.
Yeah, 100% targeting.
Mendoza popping up to his feet right now. That's the good sign. And he's walking off under his own power. If this isn't at least reviewed, it's egregious.
Yeah, I mean, he ducked his head literally right to the helmet.
This play is under further review for potential targeting foul.
He's out. That is clearly targeting.
I mean, and what it is Bissant saw an open opportunity to hit the quarterback.
To take a shot on the quarterback, which is exactly what this play is about.
The good thing is Mendoza's coming off the field. Obviously, still concerned, even though he is walking off the field under his own power.
Yeah, and mom and dad and the whole family's here for the game. And so...
Well, and
so that's going to be targeting, and that's going to be a first down.
It would be a first down.
Obviously, concern for Fernando.
And he's ticked off.
Yeah.
He should be. They're showing the in-house replay.
Launch.
Launch.
Helmet to helmet. I mean, it has everything that you need for a targeting call.
Yeah, look, Craig Woodson got called for a target much worse than that. Much less.
When Woodson was trying to avoid the hit.
Yes.
Helmet to helmet, clearly targeting.
Leaves his
launch,
feet.
The whole. I mean, it's everything.
It checks all the boxes.
That's the clinic film next year at the officials' clinic.
Fourth and 8 right now from the 46. And look, it's not confirmed yet, but everybody in this building saw the replay for themselves.
And ESPN showing it over and over and over again, showing the targeting. That's exactly, that is the definition of the rule.
And again, this is a booth-initiated review. So they saw something that would lead them believe there was targeting.
If you just
clearly.
watched the hit, you believe there was targeting.
And Nate Black still looking at the monitor here.
Yeah, and as a quarterback who has been on the receiving end of those, you don't expect.
For further review, the ruling on the field stands is fourth down.
Oh, that is awful.
Unreal.
That is awful.
That is ridiculous. Justin Wilcox is losing his mind right now.
Because he's had players ejected for way less than that. That is a horrible call. So, by definition of the rule, that was targeting. That's about player protection here. If you're supposed to err, you're supposed to err on the side of protecting the player.
And the referees are still discussing something here. This crowd is clearly enraged with that one.
Miami has elected to decline the 10-second subtraction due to the injury by the player on the previous down. The clock will start on the snap.
If that's not targeting,
I don't know. Literally launched right for his ear hole. Left his feet.
That's absurd.
Yep.
Well, and it's going to give Miami the ball here with 1:50 to go. And a touchdown would tie it. An extra point would give them the lead. Lachlan Wilson gets this punt away. Low angling kick, bounces, kicks inside the 10, rolls out of bounds at the 8. Bears have to shake it off. And with 1:42 to go, 3 timeouts for Miami. Cal's defense has to be up to the task here. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, it's a good tackle if he tackles him low, but that was clearly a targeting. He lowered his head, hit him, launched. I mean, it had everything in the definition, crown of the helmet. But the Bears defense has to step up. I mean, what's done is done. Yep. Bears defense now has to step up and get a stop. And Miami's going empty right out of the gate.
Cam Ward is going to have to go 92 yards here with 1:42 on the clock. Shotgun snap. Ward drops back to throw, lofts it in the near sideline to the 30, to the 35, 40. It's Restrepo to the 50, cuts back to the right, to the 30, to the 15, and he's hit from behind by Craig Woodson. One play gets them into the red zone. With 1:28 to go.
And just bringing the route back across the field. No defense home. Got past the safety. You got to have discipline on the backside.
1:15, clock winding. Miami with 3 timeouts. Ward in the shotgun. Martinez to his left, takes the snap, throws the screen right side, and a juke made there. Dragging Harris along is Isaiah Horton for a couple of yards. Gets 5 on the play to the 10-yard line. Keeps the clock moving, and now we're going to have an injury timeout, it looks like.
Flag.
Penalty? Yeah, there is a flag down. Check Fall was slow to get up. I thought that was the reason to stop, but there was a late flag here.
After the play, a sportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 2. 15-yard penalty. Miami we use this first charge timeout to avoid the 10-second subtraction.
Yeah, so they used that timeout. Otherwise, it would have run off to 41 seconds.
Yep.
Second down and 20 from the 25.
Does that feel like a bit of a makeup call there?
Yeah. Too little, too late. 38-32, Cal leading. 51 seconds to go.
First charge timeout, Miami. Avoid the 10-second subtraction. It would be 30 seconds.
Yeah, Miami was lining up like they didn't call that timeout, but they'll now go to the sideline here.
So, create the turnover, right? To get a takeaway on defense is huge. You have to find a way to force Cam Ward off his spot, right? Do not let him throw from the pocket. Cannot give him a clean pocket. Cannot let him escape, though, either. So a big task for Cal's defense here.
Cal's defense trying to hold on for dear life. Miami, 551 yards of total offense, right around their average. 2 timeouts to work with for Miami. 51 seconds left. 38-32, Cal with the lead. Ward has Martinez to his right. Ward takes the shotgun snap, drops to throw, looks over the middle, incomplete. And it was Lou Hearns in coverage on Sam Brown. 3rd and 20 coming up with 47 seconds left.
Step for step in what they call phase, right on the receiver's hip. So when you see those hands go up, you reach out and you knock it away. As a defensive back, great job by Lou Hearns in that nickel spot to make a play.
3rd and 20 from the 25-yard line. Ward casually walks up in the shotgun with Martinez to his right, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. And now they're going to burn another timeout.
It'll be 30 seconds.
Trying to get a look at what Cal's going to give them on defense. Right? This is the gamesmanship part.
Again, it is Miami needing to get into the end zone. And how important was that 2-point conversion earlier in this game from the Hurricanes?
Huge.
Cam Ward, 33 of 51 passing, 410 in the air, a touchdown and an interception tonight.
And the whole crowd, by the way, is still here.
Still here. They were hushed there for a little bit. Bears are going to need every bit of them right now. All 52,000 in this sellout crowd.
2 plays here for the Bears. 2 plays. That's what they need.
3rd and 20 from the 25. 47 seconds left. Ward takes the shotgun snap, drops to throw, waits in the pocket, flush, runs to his right, throws off to the right side at the 15, to the 10, to the 5, tiptoeing his way along the far sideline, stepping out of bounds at the 4, and they'll mark him at the 3. It is a first down, out to Martinez in the flat with 37 seconds left. 1st and goal, Miami.
It's a lot going on to be able to handle 3 vert coming from the boundary and then still cover the running back when a quarterback as mobile as Cam Ward buys time and extends the play.
First and goal from the 3. Number 8, Miami, trying to mount the comeback again. Bears loading up the box here. They'll go with that power I formation they've used in several instances tonight with Lofton as the lead blocker here. And Miami, are they taking their final timeout here?
I don't know, the official's over talking to him.
Are they reviewing this one now? To see where he stepped out, perhaps?
Well, I don't see the 7-inch monitor.
They switched sides on you.
They did switch sides.
Our official reviews are brought to you by Habas Law.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
And that was a hustle play, too. I believe it was Uluave. Because if he doesn't run over there and try to make that play, then Martinez skates to the end zone. Cade got just enough of a hand on him to get him to step out of bounds.
I think they were looking to see if Ward was past the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball. All right. First and goal from the 3, 37 seconds left. Bears lead by 6. Double tight end. They'll move Arroyo. The handoff to Martinez. Hit in the backfield. Dropped by Craig Woodson. It's a loss of 2. Back to the 6-yard line. And Miami is going to have to call for another timeout.
It will be 30 seconds.
They have Miami as 2 timeouts left. I thought they'd burned already 2 in this series.
I thought they had already.
They used one to avoid the runoff.
Right.
And then they used another one a couple of plays ago.
Exactly. So that should be their last timeout.
Now, maybe the scoreboard has it off. No, but this is saying Miami has 1 timeout left. They'll mark it down at the 5-yard line after that play. 2nd and goal from the 5. Bears will bring the front with Carlton and Reese as the outside linebackers. Kiana Aina and Burrell on the inside. Ward will break huddle. Restrepo and Brown with Horton to the left. Martinez in the backfield. Ward looking to his left, waiting to take the shotgun.
And Restrepo pointing out the safety to Ward.
Here comes the corner blitz. It's a handoff. No, it's a fake. It's a throw to the near side and diving for the end zone. Miami's got it. Touchdown to tie this game up at 38. Arroyo with the misdirection, and they get the score, and now an extra point would give them a lead. It was a 25-point California advantage, and now with 26 seconds left, Miami can retake a lead. Having seen the Bears have the advantage ever since early in the second quarter.
Well, it's huge. Again, it was what I was saying before. Offense has to take the share of the burden, right? You can't count on the defense all the time against an offense that executes like Miami does.
Borregales, the extra point from right to left on its way, and it is up and good. And Miami on top with 26 seconds left. It's 39-38 Hurricanes.
So a tough one. The Bears have fought. They found a way. And now Miami did what they did last week against Virginia Tech and found a way back into the game. And so the offense needs to come up with something big here just to get within field goal range. Remember, they do not need a touchdown. They just need a field goal, but they have 26 seconds to do it. So an average of 7 seconds per play if you kill the clock between plays. So out of bounds, incomplete pass, something like that. That gives you 4 plays to get it done.
Bears don't have any timeouts either.
So you have to be smart about how you kill the clock here.
Bears had led 35-10 in this game, but now are up against it with 26 seconds remaining. Borregales will kick back off. Line drive kick out of the back of the end zone. No chance of a return. And the Bears will have to execute here. If you're thinking about career longs for Ryan Coe, he's hit from 51 this year. His career long was in 2022 as a member of the Cincinnati Bearcats. It was at 52-yarder. There's still a long way to go for Cal. Mendoza comes back into the game after the target that was not a target.
Right.
Which I'm sure will be talked about a lot. Mendoza, 1st and 10 from the 25. Takes the shotgun snap. It's a 5-man rush. Mendoza steps up, throws to the near sideline, and it's Grizel trying to reach back as he's falling over. He can't get to it. It's incomplete.
Mendoza just off his spot. I talk about it all the time with quarterbacks. If you move them off their spot, it's harder to find that base to be accurate on your pass.
Crowd is stunned right now, but still a chance for the Bears. 21 seconds left. 39-38, Miami leading. Mendoza with Thomas in the backfield. To his left. 3 receivers. Another 4-man rush. Mendoza to throw. Heaves it out over the middle. Deitch is diving, and he can't hang on to it. Got a hand on it. Violent collision while airborne there. Miami player down. And that's Bissant.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
Who's slow to get up, but climbs to his feet. $16 seconds now.
Boy, that was close, too, to being a big chunk. And you know Miami's going to be in full prevent here.
Bears If you're thinking about field goal range, they're going to need to get roughly to the 40-yard line to have a hope.
And this is 3 plays if you get one of them off quickly. And remember, they cannot stop the clock to get the field goal unit in, so they need to stop it by getting the ball out of bounds.
Mendoza in the shotgun. 3rd and 10 from the 25. 5-man rush now. Mendoza, he rolls, he throws, and it's incomplete. Mason Starling was the intended target, moving laterally from left to right near midfield, and it's 4th down.
You got some magic. Here's where you need it.
The game comes down to this. The Bears needing a first down to keep their hopes alive.
Number 43. Third charge timeout.
Miami calls for their final timeout.
Seconds.
The Bears, who put up 2 touchdowns in the second and in the third quarter, only able to muster a field goal here in the fourth, with Miami scoring 21 in the fourth quarter.
And we talked about it. Miami has been a good second half team in terms of what they did against Virginia Tech. They have the confidence, they have the swagger that they can get it done, and today you see why. Cam Ward, 35 of 53 for 437 yards today.
Yeah, Miami's differential in the second half this year has been a plus 21.6.
Yeah.
Second in the country, only to Ohio State. And that trend continuing again tonight. 11 seconds to go, 4th and 10. Mendoza takes the snap, has some time to throw, throws over the middle, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Huyanga. He'll just get down, and Miami will survive. Multiple flags will come in here as Miami crossing the field to really taunt a lot of the Cal players here. And now the Miami coaching staff crossing the near hash mark to get their players out of there.
They did this versus Virginia Tech last week too. So,
and the Bears just have to not fall for it right now.
Yeah, not a lot you can do.
There's still
as a quarterback. Yeah, Cal's just got to back off.
Yeah, just disengage. That nothing positive is going to happen now.
Another flag.
Boy, what a gut-wrenching defeat here tonight.
Because you felt like you had it. Right? You had a lead, you had momentum, but we've known that Miami has the ability to strike with the talent on offense, and they found a way in the second half. The Bears needed just a little more output from the offense. One more drive, one more finish.
Result of the play is interception after the play. Sportsmanlike conduct. Miami number 32. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And it's all moot at this point because Miami's just going to take a knee.
Well, a sellout crowd tonight that was so alive for 3 quarters, but Miami doing what good teams do. They figure out a way to come from behind in a fourth quarter that is a 21-3 advantage for the Hurricanes. Was enough. Certainly, a lot will be discussed on the hit from Besant on Fernando Mendoza, but the knee is down, and the Hurricanes come into Berkeley and get a road win, coming from down 25 to do so. Miami improves to 6-0. They're 2-0 in conference play. The Bears falling to 3-2. 0-2 in ACC conference play. Tough one to take tonight for the Bears.
Tough one. And you can fight valiantly all you want, right? No coach is ever happy with a moral